let's get down, that's my down chick. Another round, blow up pound, that's my down chick. But that crown, no she down, that's my down chick. With it, let's get
I just called to say, if you say it's cool, then I'ma be on my way. I know I disappeared like a Snapchat with that smart mouth you flat back, but I'm old school like a flashback. Get on my nerves if you tap that, but I like it, baby. Ooh, I bet it turns you on though when I keep you waiting. No. When I pull back, you double down. Can you handle that? Take another round. I be talking shit, I'm in trouble now. Keep the intellect, don't dumb it down, but I hate it when you smoke that good shit. I don't know, maybe God talks when you burn that bush. I mean, I kinda hope you give me your time when you ain't on the ground. Don't say what I like, but maybe I'm shy, don't believe the hype. You got my heart that is, damn you fine shit. If it's cool, I'm with you. I'ma tell the truth, but I ain't in a rush. It's just a crush, I ain't looking for love, baby. It's just a crush. If it's cool, I'm with you. I'ma tell the truth. Trust me, I ain't looking for love, baby. I mean, let's for a second pretend like we just met. I mean, theoretically, yes, it's a crush, but who gon' get me? The way you do, how we do, when we do, what we do, when we do, put them other dudes. I got you, but if I move away, would you care? Cause you've always been there in the background since the playground. That we cutting up when we downtown. You say turn up, I say how loud. Your essence feels like surround sound. If this situation don't come around after you, I'ma need a rebound. I'ma shoot my shot. Shoot be do Whitney Houston. Let's get loose then. Cue the music. When I pull back, you double down. Can you handle that? Take another round. You be talking shit, you in trouble now. Keep the intellect, don't dumb it down. Maybe we just need a push.
Push it.
I don't know. Let's give it a second look. I mean, I kinda hope you give me your time and you ain't on the grind. Don't say what I like, but maybe I'm shy, don't believe the hype. You got my heart that is, damn you fine shit. If it's cool, I'm with you. I'ma tell the truth, but I ain't in a rush. It's just a crush, I ain't looking for love, baby. It's just a crush. If it's cool, I'm with you. I'ma tell the truth, but I ain't in a rush. No, you can trust me, I ain't looking for love, baby. It's just a crush. If it's cool, I'm with you. I'ma tell the truth, but I ain't in a rush. It's just a crush. I ain't looking for love, baby. It's just a crush. If it's cool, I'm with you. I'ma tell the truth, but I ain't in a rush. No, you can trust me, I ain't looking for love, baby. It's just a crush.
get you down, let's get down, that's my down chick. Another round, blow up pound, that's my down chick. But that crown, no she down, that's my down chick. With it, let's get
मुझे Miss it only when you feel the part is empty and it's gnawing at the corners of your mind. I will ask you for mercy. I will come to you blind. What you'll see is the worst of me, not the last of my kind. I'm a man, I'm a twisted fool. My hands are twisted too. My fingers too black. I'm a man, don't spend me no lies. Got toes and I can't smile. I'm crooked but upright. Put your head down, boy. Welcome to my zoo. Put your head inside my big black wild eye. I can still help you. See the snake baboon, funky chic and smooth. Honey, can't you spy the divine ape swine? 'Cause he can't see you. I will ask you for mercy. I will come to you blind. What you'll see is the worst of me, not the last of my kind. I'm a man, I'm a twisted fool. My hands are twisted too. My fingers too black. I'm a man, don't spend me no lies. Got toes and I can't smile. I'm crooked but upright. I'm a man, I'm a twisted fool. My hands are twisted too. My fingers too black holes.
My love ain't made to be discreet. My love just killed a man last week. My love will chase you down the street. My love, my love, my love is howling at the moon. My love has come and gone too soon. My loving tastes like wine and doom. My love, that's true. I've lied before you. When you just can't ignore me anymore, unlock your door and let my love in. Mess you settle the score. If you are metal or made up of stone, I'm in your bones. Just let my love in. Just let my love in. My love is a trigger happy thumb. My love is always on the run. My love is a golden pistol gun. My
Hello, hello, Shea Butter babies. It is I, your favorite chocolate friend, Neo Soul God. But you can just call me Neo. It's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new life for you and for me. And I'm so glad to be here with thee. I thought I was going to do a new sign in today, but I decided to just stick with what was on my heart. And I'm so glad to be back with today. It's Tuesday. It feels like it's been a bunch of Tuesdays since I've seen you, but it is Tuesday again, and it's time for Hillard University, the historically black magic college set in a night skin world developed by yours truly. I've got some amazing players. A lot of people here. Oh, I forgot. Y'all deep as hell. It's deep as hell in here. It's so good to be back, and I've got some amazing players, some amazing people to help me play this here game. I don't know who's first. You know what I mean? Who's first?
Sorry, I'm muted. Breeze first, but she pooped.
Damn it
So
all.
next up is
Who's after
Diamond.
Bree?
Me then. Hello, everybody. I am Prim the Autolotl, but everybody here calls me Prim. I play the Oath of Ancients Paladin Diney. It's been a while since I've got to do things for her, and I'm pretty pumped. And today we have Ham with us because I'm not going to
Hi,
stop introducing
Ham.
y'all to all my plushies.
Hi, Ham. Good to see you, Ham. Who's next?
Next up is Bree. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you. Hi, I'm Bree. She, her, they, them pronouns. I play Yotul, who uses all pronouns. Half orc, life cleric. And Yotul has glowed up. Um, I'm so proud of them, and I'm ready to hopefully live to see another semester. That's it.
Muy bien.
Callie,
Who's
Big Mac.
next?
Greetings and salutations. I am Mac Epiphany. I will be playing your Night Skin Monk Calyx tonight. And I wore my Calyx shirt uh, just for the occasion. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I don't have a whole lot to say. Let's get to it.
Tamasi.
Okay, quick before I disappear again. Hi, I'm Tamasi. I play Omi the Aziza, and I'm hoping to say with the game. I'm trying to. Everybody cross your fingers that I don't get kicked continuously because it's frustrating as hell. Okay.
Felix.
Hello, everybody. I am Felix, also known as Frisco Flame, also known back. I mean, some time has passed, some adventures have been had, but you know what? You're going to catch up on that.
Never change, Felix. Never change, Felix.
It's good to be back in this order. Hi everybody, I'm Minami. I'll be playing Pomperina. Uh, I'm just ready. Let's go. And last but not least, or second to last, Meadow.
Meadow. Oh, me. So sorry. Um Hello. I'm Meadow. I played Talon Del Dauphin, Princess of the Heartbeat Court, and Azure Magic Rogue. And she has been very busy making a lot of friends over the past few years in many different ways. So I'm very excited to see how she fits in with the group now that she's a little better at being social.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
That's all of us.
Yeah, I keep forgetting how deep y'all are. Oh, hi, I'm Neo. I play everybody else. I'm the DM. What up? How's your fine ass mama doing? Anyway, uh, so it's been a long time since we played. Some time has passed, gang. And I've got to share with you what has transpired over the past 3 years since we last played Hillard. Y'all ready? You better be. You better hold on to your butts. Whew. 3 years have passed since the awakening of the children of the elder dragon Chroma, and the once harmonious realms of Demi are now teetering on the brink of war. The offspring of Chroma have asserted their dominance, claiming territories across Britannia, Marifa, Okego, the Great Shroud, and numerous other regions. The disputes between these dragons and the indigenous populations have escalated, sparking tensions that threaten to plunge Demi into chaos. The Circle of Scales, an ancient druidic circle dedicated to maintaining peace between mortals and dragons, is struggling to contain the rising conflicts. Despite their efforts, it seems that war with dragons is imminent, and the delicate balance that has existed for centuries is at risk of shattering. Adding to this turmoil, the gods and the archons, who once held a powerful influence over Demi, have remained silent for nearly 2 years. Their absence has left mortals feeling abandoned and uncertain, as prayers go unanswered and divine guidance is nowhere to be found. The once reliable connection between the mortal realm and the divine has grown thin, leaving the inhabitants of Demi to navigate the challenges ahead on their own. Demi, the material plane, is now a realm on the edge, where the echoes of the old god's laughter linger like a distant memory. The weave, the mystical force that binds all of existence together, is still present, but its flow is disrupted by the turmoil that grips the land. Spellweaving, once a gift passed down by the old gods and their children, the new gods, is now a tool used by mortals to both resist and embrace the encroaching darkness. The union of magic and technology, known here as Magitech, has become a crucial aspect of the ongoing conflicts. Nations scramble to develop advanced weaponry and defenses to counter the dragon threat. And the once empowering inventions of the modern day are now repurposed for survival. Flight and teleportation, once symbols of progress and accessibility, have become strategic advantages in the looming conflict. In this turbulent era, the people of Demi face a future uncertain and fraught with challenges. The land of spell weaving is at a crossroads, and the choices made in the coming months will shape the destiny of this realm where magic and technology collide. 3 years have passed since the rise of Chroma, since the whispers of Chromas have turned into a distant roar. 7 adventurers at the prestigious Hillard University have continued their ongoing education and overcome many challenges. As a new year, a new school year starts with our 7 adventurers, the Abyssfits, and others, start their senior year. What tales will unfold at the prestigious Hillard University? And that's all I got. Roll initiative, motherfuckers.
God damn.
Oh, why you
Wonderful
starting
ending
off
there.
like
I
this?
think the last 3 words are the best part.
Yeah, roll initiative.
We getting a chart or are we just doing soft initiative?
Uh, if the chart will come up, sure, we'll see. Oh shit!
Oh, look,
Hold
I have
on.
a 22.
This must hold on. This must be like the last time we did this. I must not have cleared this. Hold on, 1 second.
Please hold.
Let me see if it's replacing y'all's roles. It seems to be. No, it is not. Okay. All right. Try that again. I didn't think that that would work.
Rah.
That's rude.
My bad, G.
Like, oh, Calyx rolled high on initiative. Gonna do that over.
Can't
Damn,
let that
cuz
slide.
them's
Oh,
the
we have to
breaks though, ain't it,
re-roll.
cuz?
Now we all got the same number.
Damn, that's a lot of 17s. Actually, that's a lot of 17s. What's it like being
17.
God's favorite, Amar? What's that like? How's that feel? What's that?
Why is your deck so high?
It's wonderful. I was actually going to ask because my my deck is it that is this is this part of Jack of all trades?
Yes.
Do I add
Yes.
half proficiency to my roll?
Yes.
Gotcha.
All skill checks. Initiative is a skill check. So yes, it does. It does get Jack of all trades. Yes. Bard is goaded. Okay.
With the
Let us
sauce.
see.
Yeah. So I've got plus
So
5 to initiative on anything.
Diney, Olamide, and Calyx, roll me d20s, please. We're gonna do some rollies because all three of y'all, for some reason, have +3 to your dexterity modifier. Good talk,
Ah,
everyone.
boo.
So that
Oh,
will
that's actually
take
perfect order.
Ola to 17. 6. Alex to 17 flat, and Diney to 17.5. So, Amar Bunka. This is familiar. Summer vacation is ending. It's almost time to go back to school. At this point, you can teleport freely to and from the school from Hillard. You do have your student pass that allows you entry in and out without permission. The time is come to begin packing your things. Where is Amar right now?
Obviously, Amar's going to be out with his family. You know, it's been his last day, so he's out enjoying some time with his sisters. I mean, 3 years have passed, so Angelique is a lot bigger now, and Jean and Vanna are almost alleged adults, and
Alleged.
you know they're still as much of a pain in the ass as always. And
Absolutely, they are.
yeah, so I'm just I'm just packing up as I'm just packing up at, in my own room in my own house.
Okay. Um, as you begin to pack your things, your baby sister comes in with her. Was it a water buffalo, stuffed water buffalo? Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
She has Carrie.
she comes in with her beloved water buffalo, and it is it is more. It's not news anymore that Anjik is psionic. She speaks almost exclusively through telepathy. So she comes in. She's very sneaky. So you didn't hear her come in, but you do feel a gentle pressing onto your mind. If I'm correct, Anjik should be about 7 now.
Angelique. Yes, yeah, she'd be about 7. Angelique, come to see me off.
Mm-hmm. I made you lunch as well.
Well, you know, oh, oh thank you. I obviously take it.
You can
I always take
smell.
it, and
It smells like
I'm
fresh
gonna get on
pork,
my knee.
like some smoked pork.
Oh, so good, so good. And I'm gonna get on my knee. I need to see you anyway, Angelique. I can't seem to find Riptide. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
No clue.
Uh, I'm gonna just like people's eyebrow her.
um, sh- the straightest face. You can roll insight on her if you'd like. '18 on insight.
Not bad
Welcome
considering
back.
I only have +2 to insight.
Welcome back, Felix. Good lord. What's it again? We all know that you're God's favorite. Um,
Are you
so
not technically God in this universe?
on an 18 Felix, Amar looks at his sister and he knows his sister pretty well. She absolutely knows where Riptide is. She's just not going to tell you. 100%. Anjik has been developing the stubbornness of
N-
your mother, and it's certainly coming through now.
Now, Angelique, you know Riptide loves us, but I don't know if he can exactly be out to play with for everybody. Why don't you take me to him?
She says, she rolls her eyes, puts her hands on her hips with this water bison, I mean, this water buffalo, and she kind of taps her foot a few times. And I need you to roll a strength saving throw. That will be a failure.
Only a
Riptide
12, but I
jumps.
mean, what's her?
Riptide jumps out of your lunchbox and completely whelms you. And you are floating inside of a water element.
uh, uh, obviously, I like push myself, push myself out and put my. I quickly just shape water in a couple ice cubes, toss them up in the air for Riptide to catch before I put my hand out for him to become the little core.
Yeah, he will catch them, eat them, and he will turn back into his core. And then you notice that in the lunchbox was a cup, like a cup of water. Riptide was hiding in that. Little prank, just for whenever you actually got hungry, your pet water elemental will try to drown you.
What?
Okay, I've got to admit that was a pretty good one. That was a good one, Anjik. And I pick her up like she's 7, but I still pick her up and carry her like she's a toddler.
Yeah, she will. She's a lot longer. Her legs. You set her on your hip, and her legs are just kind of longer, kind of just dragging a little bit. She is a full little young lady now, but she still allows you to pick her up.
So hmm, let's see what do I have to do still? And I'm gonna put her down as we go outside. Just kind of go check out the beach. Go check out the beach, check out the sand, see if mom and my other sisters are out there.
Your older your twin sisters are of course in the yard practicing their spear fighting. They've gotten even better than they were before. Now they have um Vanna has shaved the sides of her head to distinct herself from her sister. Um and has is trying to convince your mother to let her have a tattoo early, a magic tattoo that she wants it to summon a water elemental for no reason at all. Not just because that's what she wants. That's what she wants. She wants that. But your mother is not letting her get a water elemental grafted to her skin. No, she's not letting that happen.
So I take it. She's been spending a bit of time with Talon if she wants the tattoos.
She has been in that cave a little bit more, in their cave system a little bit more than probably most of y'all know about. Yes. But with
Vanna,
that,
come over here. Stop fighting for a moment.
they stick their spears into the sand and uh well one of them sticks their spear into the sand and they walk over to you and um Jana says, "Gonna go see your princess sugar mama." Clap! And smacks you with the butt of her spear in your in your ankle.
Do I got a dexterity save for that or what?
No, it's not painful. It's just
But
just a pop.
very, very funny. I don't remember you complaining when you got to when you got to run around their castle. You seem
That's
to have fun in the palace.
she says, that's absolutely the least that she could do, considering that we have to deal with you the other parts of the year.
But no, I'm going back to school. It's my final year. You guys should be whew, you've got a couple of years to you got a couple of years to you're on your own adventure.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get into Hillard too.
I'm I'm thinking of all the shit that has happened to me since day one, and I am filled. Amar is filled with dread for his sisters. Like he is terrified of them, like not being as lucky as he's been.
Over
I
these past
mean,
couple years, things have calmed down since that first year, for the most part. You know, we don't talk about what happened in the alchemy lab.
wait, what happened to the alchemy?
We don't talk
This
about it.
one
What are you
time
talking?
in
I
No,
alchemy
just
lab.
said that. I just said that.
but yeah, well, you know, I'm sure if it's something you really want, it'll happen for you. But
I mean, they let
in the
you in,
meantime,
and we're way
you
better
can visit
fighters
me
than you.
anytime. let, me, let me check something real quick. I might have to burn a spell here. Look, where is that? Uh, sorry, trying to Find something. Ah. All right. Let me.
What are you looking for, Felix?
Oh, I'm looking at a description.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What are
found
you
it.
trying to do?
Oh, yeah. I want to. I want to make an image of my mom in like her full battle dress behind them, and just go. But are you better fighters than her?
They turn
And
around.
yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna.
They have to beat your spell save DC to see through your illusions, right? Yeah, an investigation check against your spell save
Um,
DC. What is your spell save?
my spell save is 17, I believe.
Okay. Your sisters have advantage to see through your illusions because this isn't their first rodeo dealing with your illusions. So let's see what they get. Jana and Vanna have also they have a pack tactics like ability when they're next to each other. So let's see what they get. I'm
I'm
just gonna roll it.
deceased, not packed.
They fight very well together. So I'm gonna roll 2d20s publicly. And they got a natural 20. So they literally look at your illusion, look back at you, and the illusion breaks.
They're literally your siblings, bro. Like,
It's like
Clearly.
this is not their first rodeo dealing
No
with
blood
your
test
illusion.
needed.
But that being said, they say to you, well, Anjik again is telepathic and gently probes your mind and says, "They're gonna miss you too."
Oh, I'm I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put my arm under. I'm well, having Angie. I'm gonna put my arm under Jean and Vanna's armpits and just like barely lift them up while trying to keep up Angie as well. I'm gonna just try to get all three of them a hug. You know I miss all of you most whenever I'm away.
They act like they don't like this hug, but they absolutely like this hug. And you put them down. Your mother is, of course, away. You know, having meetings with Talon's people's chieftains about the dragon that has moved into your islands, that has been requesting tribute. So she's not here.
Uh, so yeah. Well, I was like, so I'm just gonna look at them. You tell mom that I love her and I wish I could have seen her before I go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Tell your sugar mama to send us presents.
We're on the beach, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna look at them and say, maybe. And as I turn around, I'm gonna shape the water behind them towards them, just like hit them with a small, hit them each with small jets of water.
Yep. That is a thing that happens. Um, you splash them with water, and Jana's hair falls, and you know, Vanna takes her spear and starts running after you with it.
uh, I'm gonna turn, look at her, and then I'm, let's see. Wait, where do I have to be in order to transport back to Hillard?
You can just do it as an action now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till as she's running towards me. I'm gonna wait till she's very close. Dimension door, dimension door back to the water. Dimension door back to the water, and yell, "Be faster next time!" and disappear off to Hillard.
Absolutely. Amar, you teleport out into the sea and then across the plains, and we will pick up with you later on. Pomperina, it is not your turn, is it? No, it is Olamide. I have it in front of me. For whatever reason, it's inverted for me. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Olamide. We smooth the camera over to Ingala, Marifa's capital city, an oasis turned metropolitan area. What's going on at the Poly House? I mean, at your house.
Polly House is the official name now. I'm gonna say that being that this is the last day, Ola wakes up. She's developing the habit of meditating, like Calix tends to do in the morning. She didn't sleep much last night because there was a sleepover happening. Um, it's the last day. Um, but she wakes up
Sleep
early.
over orgy. Got it.
It won't be the first. It won't be the
Bro,
last.
bro.
Um,
Ola, I love you, but why? Why admit this?
why not? Anyway, she wants to go check on the little old lady down the lane that she's been walking her dogs for.
Absolutely. You
Well,
can absolutely go see about her.
her hellhounds, because it's the last day and she wants to set everything up and make sure she's okay.
Absolutely. You fly over up the lane to this old lady's house. Very large house in Gala here. Gated, has a talk box at the gate. And you come to the talk box. To be honest, you just fly over the gate, quite frankly. That's a thing that you can do. So you take flight over the gate, and oh, there she goes. Moving right along, Diney, what it is. Back to the Poly House. If I'm nope, there you are. Hi, Tomasi.
I have you in my ear so I can keep hearing.
BET, I see you. You cleaver with it. You cleaver. You kind of cleaver with it.
So Ola has learned that social graces are impediment with building relationships within society. So she does go to the top box like normal. We didn't name this old lady yet, have we?
I have. I don't know what you mean.
Okay. So she's going to press on the top box and say, "Hey, it's me. I wanted to come and make sure everything's, you know, okay. Ola, it's Ola."
Hola, soy Dora.
I'm very, very excited to do this fucking voice. Oh, is it you, dear?
Oh, sweet
Please
Jesus.
come inside.
Yay! And she's going to then she's going to fly over the gate. Um and she's going to say hi to the two hellhounds that she tends to walk on her breaks.
Absolutely. You can hear you see you always smell them before you see them. There's always that light smell of the hells of brimstone and like fire that burns hotter than fire. nearby as they grow close to you. They bark and yap and kind of bounce in place, excited to see you.
Uh, 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 uh. Sit, sit.
Animal handling, please.
20?
20 is good. 20's all right.
It's okay.
Yeah, so it could be better, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
but it's pretty
yeah,
good. It's
yeah.
pretty good. So they will immediately sit. They are Roscoe and DeSoto, and I
From Oliver and Company?
no. What are you talking about? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I
I
love.
He's
don't,
talking bullshit. He's talking bullshit. Look at him. That's his
I
bullshit smile.
don't know what you're talking about. They are specifically um um because of international copyright law, they are not from Oliver and Company.
Oh, hail the mouse.
Anyway, Roscoe and DeSoto immediately perk up and sit.
It's my good boys. This is good boys. Ooh, I got you a treat. I got you some pumice stone.
Hummus Stone?
Pumice stone. It's not going to instantly melt when they eat it, so they can chew on it.
Are you
You know
buying
what?
these babies lava rocks?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what
I
it
love
seems
you.
like. That's
I
that's what
love
it
you
seems like.
so much.
So they will you can see that their tails are wagging and kind of burning the lawn a little bit. Um and they are waiting for you to give them these treats.
She's going to say, "Okay, you gotta catch it, okay?" And she's gonna throw it in two opposite directions, so she can get in the house.
Absolutely. They disappear into a puff of hellfire and catch these things and begin chewing on them, and you can fly into the house.
That's good. Now to say hello to one of my favorite ladies.
Um, Absolutely. The door is opened for you by a very, very tall black man. Oh, hello, Miss Olamide. The
Hello.
madam is expecting you. Did we lose Tomasi? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Sure did.
We're good. Um, so she's going to kind of curtsy and say, "Thank you." Is where is she sitting today?
Has Tomasi tried edging?
Moving on. The madam is on the terrace.
Okay. Okay. So, she's going to, because she knows where it is. She's gonna fly over to the terrace. Um, and she's going to do her customary curtsy, madam. Uh, I wanted to make sure that you were all set before I go to school because I won't be able to return until like maybe Thursday.
Hello, dear. Please come have tea.
Yes.
This individual is an old half night skin, half halfling woman named who only goes by Babushka.
Yeah. That's perfect. I need
That's a great name.
I like
Her
it.
this and you are at the Scarbina estate. And the woman that you have been helping is named Zlata.
Zlata.
I will put that in the chat for. Oh,
Thank you, because my
one moment,
spelling.
because that force closed.
Ooh, ooh.
Okay, never mind. I'm back. Babushka Zlata Skarbina.
I like that.
Yes, and she is a very small, very old black woman. You have never wondered about her accent. She invites you to come sit and have tea.
Again.
I know, but she can still hear me.
I can see
Uh,
you. I'm good.
no, you're fine. Um, she invites you to tea and says, "Where is Pretty Dragon?"
I have Safi still at the house. We're preparing for going um to school today, so I didn't want him riling up the hellhounds.
Ah, this is understandable. My third husband was Professor Hillard.
Really?
Yes. Then he tragically died.
My condolences.
It's fine.
You've had so many great loves in your life.
Yes, it is in double digits at this point, I believe.
See, I got 5, so I'm hoping to catch up to you one day without losing them though. Can
Those are Bushwick numbers, Olamide.
the
You must
okay,
you must work in overtime.
work overtime. Okay. Well, I mean, I've been learning. I've been learning because you've been teaching me a whole lot of etiquette, and I've been appreciative of that. But it's hard to find the right ones.
Why spend so much time finding right ones when wrong ones are so fun,
Nope, nope. I want her out of this lady's house.
dear?
Which reminds me, how is your son doing? Is he still stripping?
Puh, good for nothing, son. Yes, but he is still, as they say, busting it wide open.
Gotcha.
Back, come back, back, come back.
We
Don't
just got
go.
into
Here.
What did she
What did she
say?
say?
And then bust it open, but
um, yes, but she does make you aware that her son is indeed still stripping. Absolutely.
Oh, so um one of the things that Ola really wanted to do was make sure that like the hellhounds are set up with enrichment toys, that her I know she has people that can shop for her, but Ola wants to double back and make sure that she has all her cabinets are full. She doesn't have to need anything for a few days. um she's just checking in on her because she's been taking care of her in the meantime.
Absolutely. You are able to fly around this manor, which is substantial. It is substantial. You're able to fly around this manor and see that things are pretty well stocked. The Roscoe and DeSoto's food supply is pretty hefty right now. Um, Probably Vaj, the butler of the house, has been preparing for you to go back to school. So he has made sure things that are very well stocked. Um, Pantries are looking good. House is in immaculate shape as always. Vaj and his clones do a very Vaj and his simulacrums do a wonderful job of keeping this place clean.
That's good. That's good. Um, I guess the last thing she would do is kind of hug her goodbye and just like, if you need anything, just let me know. I'll make my way here as quick as possible. Um, I thank you so much for allowing me to work for you on my breaks. It's really been such a enriching experience.
Ah, oh, and she hugs you back, and she smells of Chanel number 5 because that is the most old lady scent that I can think of.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need you to do a kindness and never tell my mother that in your life.
I will not do that. She gives you a hug, and she's got probably a ring on every finger as she gives you 2 taps on your back, and um, this old hand just recedes, and she sits in her chair, looking over the terrace, looking at the garden maze in the backyard, and says, "Fly well, Olamide.
Live well, babushka.
Get out of here. No, seriously, leave."
You know? So she's going to make her way back to the house, which, since she's making her way back and Diney is
Yeah.
That was good timing, I guess. Damn.
That was wonderful timing. Wow. Diney, we pan back to the Poly house.
No, actually, Diney. The Polly house is, I think, like 2 or 3 blocks down from Diney's house. So she'd have spent the last night, or at least this morning, at home saying goodbye before going over there to leave with everybody.
Mm, gotcha. So you wake up in the Nimmy Blee's home. Your father is probably already up and moving, working on one of his inventions. He's been really getting a lot of work here lately, because Ngala, for the most part, has been a very traditional place. But with the ever looming presence of the dragons, more people are trying to switch to more Magitech options for dealing with the encroaching dragons. So your father's had a lot of work over at the palace and at the um
Oh, he finally got
at the
his
capital.
invite. Fucking hell yeah.
So he's been going back and forth from here to Savan to Osimi, just kind of being a consultant or liaison, talking about like Magitech and Magitech options for these very traditional lands. But he happens to be home right now. He was, up in his probably in his workshop at the moment. What are you doing?
Diney would have packed up whatever's left that she can sort of get taken care of quickly, and she's actually going to make coffee for the people that she at least knows are going to be the house, which is her mother, her father, and her ma, just so that she can have an excuse to go say goodbye to them personally.
Absolutely. You put the coffee pot on, and it's some strange contraption your father has built that makes
Needlessly overcomplicated to make this much espresso.
yeah, it is extremely complex, but it makes a real strong cup of coffee. Um, that is like shot glass worth of coffee. So you put the coffee on, and you're able to. Um, Seems like the smell of coffee really brings this place to life. Sometimes your ama is all as often in her study. Your mother is the poor lady, the fainting goat. She has been in a state about you going back to school and into your senior year for the past couple weeks, probably. Every so often she'll just faint. She does that when she gets excited, and it is she's very excited that you are going into your last year for you. But they are certainly around the manor.
Yeah. Diany's gonna take coffee, but first to her dad because frankly he'll be the easiest to find and probably the quickest of the conversations because he'll probably be busy.
Yeah, you walk into the off. You walk into the not office, the workshop, where he's got some goggles on, and you cover your eyes because he seems to be welding something or whatever, and he he senses your presence and kind of shoots up and has got these goggles like make his eyes like super fucking wide. So he's just kind of
Coffee?
giving you this.
Fixed. She just immediately holds out the cup. Coffee?
Oh, thank you, dear. And, take it. That's good, Joe.
Yeah. I'll miss it when I'm back on campus.
You know you can take the take the coffee maker with you if you'd like.
And then I don't have an excuse to come home.
You know we're real proud of you, right?
Thank you, Dad. You going to be okay?
I'll be all right. You should really check on your mama.
I know. Are you going to be all right, though? You're doing more traveling and your leg's not getting any better.
Yeah, I know, but teleportation is a lot more accessible here from here to Savon, and I don't have to put as much strain on it as much anymore. But yeah, I know. It's,
All right.
the whole world's trying to pitch in, so I'm just trying to do my part. Make sure you have something to come back home to.
I'll always have something, even if I have to tear everything apart to get it there. Okay?
All right.
I'll go find Mom.
All right. It goes back to work.
She's going to just go. I'm guessing Mom would be in the study or just in a hall somewhere. Feels like I hear her
She's
before you see her situation.
your poor mother is
Oh gosh.
is frantically prepping something in the kitchen. Stress
Oh,
cooking is what
God.
your brother referred to it as. Anytime your mother is stressed or doesn't want to specifically talk about something, she will just cook. So you come into the kitchen and she is just frantically chopping carrots, and the stack
Mom.
of carrot like pieces are like this tall.
Mom.
She just keeps chopping carrots.
Mom.
Hmm?
Mom. Mom, you know I love you, right?
Of course. What is it, dear?
You're supposed to use onions if you're hiding the fact you're crying. Please put the knife down.
Why do I need to put the knife down? There's nothing wrong.
Mom.
There's nothing wrong. And she's literally like holding the knife up like this.
Mom.
Hmm?
The entire neighborhood is going to be sick of carrots at this rate. She just takes the knife from her mom and sets it on the board. I'd offer you coffee, but I think tea is better for you. Sit.
She just quietly, gently just sit and gets a little mousy.
You going to be okay?
It's just so quiet around here without you.
I know. Sorry.
The little pitter patter of your hooves
I'm
is more
taller.
like a kerchunk. My
First of
baby's not
all,
a baby anymore.
yeah, I'm taller than you. Drink the tea now, please.
She's holding the tea. She's holding the teacup while shaking.
Niney has a slight aneurysm. Mom, I'm going to be okay, all right? And I'll be home in a bit anyway, all right? There's some stuff we probably have to take care of here in the next few weeks. It happens every time.
It's just so worried about you and the
You don't need to.
dragons and
Mom, I
You know, I was
want
watching the news yesterday,
God.
and now you understand why your mom was so stressed.
Oh, okay.
Your mother has been specifically barred from watching the news in that house.
Mom, did you find out the password that Dad put on the parent lock? Did
I
you
don't know
figure out the
why your
password there?
father put the parental controls. I am a grown woman.
Yes, you certainly are, Mom. I'll. Mm-hmm. Mom, it's
He does
going
that
to
with
be.
the car too. He puts the child lock on me. Did you know that?
Well, yes, Mom. I also know you don't have a license for about the same reason. I just hug my mother. I'm just hugging her. I don't have an actual way of handling this. I'm hugging my mother.
she just she kind of calms down a little bit as you embrace her.
I'm
And
going
she says,
to
"You
be
remind me so
fine.
much of your big brother."
In a good way, I hope, because most of my memories of him are of him being a little shit.
You're strong like him, Tiny. I just
Well,
wish he was here to see you now.
I'm I'm sure wherever he is, he would be proud. Or I'd hope he'd be proud. And I'm sure that he would want you to know how much he adored you. And I think he'd also want you to know that that strength is genetic.
You get it from my side of the family.
I know. I get the sass from dads, and we don't tell him that because then he pitches a fit.
Be careful, Tiny.
I'm always careful. Can you please be careful?
Yeah. Yes. Protect you.
She's the one who ran into the
Shut up!
field of cedars,
Shut up!
right?
Shut up! She does not need
Um,
to know that, clearly.
she says, "You should probably take some of those carrots to Moss. I think I cut too many carrots."
Just a few. How about you just go on the balcony and take a minute, okay?
Hey, Prem, you were very quiet for me.
Oh,
Say
sorry
that one
about
more time.
that. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Yeah. Just goes, all right, I will. How about you go to the balcony and just take a minute to decompress, do the deep breathing we practiced. Just take some time, okay?
All right.
All right.
I'm just so proud of you. And she's walking out while saying this. Your poor mother.
She just watches just like, oh, a lot more makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go find my grandmother.
Your poor fainting goat mother.
Oy.
You make your way up to your Ama study, and you don't even have to knock anymore. She allows you in. She still speaks no common.
Diney has at this point become more conversational in Sylvan. It's still far slower than she'd like, and there's occasional mistakes, but it's much better than it was freshman year.
And she says, "Hello, Bethel."
Hello, Ma. I brought you coffee. It was supposed to be one, but now it's two. She just sets both of them on the counter.
She says, "Thank you, Bethel."
What's wrong? And don't tell me you're concerned about me. I've got enough of that from the other two.
No, you are fine. You I have no concerns of. Your mother will drive me mad the way you are going.
I'll have Dad fix the parental locks again.
Have you heard from your brother, Bethel?
No. I know that's not necessarily anything new. It was just jarring. But I'm sure he's fine.
I have faith. Be careful this year. And you If you have, do you have the Caliburn with you?
Yes.
And you take care of my pet.
Does she respond at all? Hmm. She's
He,
being.
for the most part, only talks to you.
And he's just going to say, she's being stoic right now, but I'm sure she gets the message. Stay safe, okay?
I will.
And look after Dad. He's not taking the care he's supposed to with his injury, and I can tell because he's limping more than usual. And please help keep an eye on Mom. She keeps either getting out or closer to news outlets, and it keeps going downhill, and I do not want her spiraling again. It was bad enough a couple weeks ago. I do not need it being that bad again.
What happened a couple weeks ago, Danny?
I have no idea.
No, keep going.
I'd just be talking half the goddamn time.
I'm here for it. I just wanted to fuck with you. Anyway, she says, "Yes,
And Gaia. And let Gaia make sure that he's okay. I know that his work's become a lot more stressful. And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting someone. Make sure the shop's okay. Make sure everyone's okay. Okay, all right?
No, enough, child.
Sorry.
I have been taking care of this family for 500 years. You can leave it to me."
Take care of yourself too, then, okay?
Of course. No, no. Go, go, go.
She's going to get a forehead kiss, and Diney is going to head out. She packed everything that she needed from the house just on top of Moss and is just feeding him carrots along the walk to the poly
There's a
house.
lot of carrots to feed him.
This poor baby is spoiled as hell.
Hello, mistress. Are we ready to go? Yep.
Cut it out! Cut it out right now! I'm thinking of the fucking interviewer! Sorry.
Beto is speechless. Look.
Christ almighty. Danny's just fuck.
I was just speaking with Clarabelle, the cow from next door.
How is she? How are those neighbors doing?
They're doing okay. She says they're moving around the corner. Yuck.
I feel like I should withhold carrots from you for puns, but I will not be so heartless. She just hands him another carrot.
We only have access to the mouse. Be careful. Be careful.
Danny's losing her shit slowly but surely. But yeah, she's going to head to the poly house.
Okay.
And I think the cut is technically Calyx, so this is perfect.
Yeah, I think so. Calyx Ochoa. It's been 3 years. What's going on?
It has. As Olamide stated, we had a little sleepover in the living room on the last night.
So already in the notes. I got you.
So I think right now Calyx is like taking down like a blanket fort. And just kind of, checking with Yotul, making sure they're about ready. Waiting for Diney to show up, and just getting ready. I think he's already done his morning meditation. I don't know, man. What am I doing?
Good question. You are given. You feel a gentle probing on the back of your mind. then that probing becomes a little less gentle, a little bit more persistent.
Okay. Okay. Somebody there.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Pardon?
It's Prudence.
That's oh, okay. But I didn't hear what you said though.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Oh, bonjour, mistress.
If I am correct, I have spent much time off the material plane, but if I'm correct by my calendar, it should be time for you to go back to school.
Um, yeah, I'm getting ready right about now.
Hmm. Well, I wish you good fortune in your new school year. And for
Thank
all
you.
of our people at home, I forgot I actually have an image of.
I did
Prudence.
not.
You didn't, huh? You didn't. You didn't forget. You sure? You sure you didn't forget?
How could I forget Sexy Prudence?
Sexy Prudence, as her canonical name, is wild, by the way. So your patron, a hag witch, a half hag witch, half night hag witch, excuse me, um, has been traveling across the plains, doing a lot of research for her doctoral thesis.
hmm Oh, okay.
She has she has been very hard to track down since her house has legs and moves. But she has indeed kept up with you and your warlock brethren. We'll say.
Okay.
She says, "I have sent you a care package, mon ami. It should be arriving soon."
All right, I'll check that now, and I'll go to the door.
And you open the door and you see a two-tailed kitty. Hello, ugly.
I pick it up. um, hello to you too.
You may pick me up.
I pick the cat up.
You pick up Salem, who's just kind of cat splayed out. Let's just kind of like stretched out. You know how like
Extra long. You
ain't
like
like
put it
long
up,
as fuck.
you're like you pick it up like a baby that just like use their you're like,
Come on, and I just kind of like hold him like and bring him inside. Where's Tundra?
Hmm, where is Tundra? I could use a meal.
You can go back outside.
But I have presents.
I take him to the couch.
You set her on the couch, and she begins to like make biscuits in y'all's couch. She says, "I assume you want your presents.
I do.
Then you know what you must do."
Do I know what I must do?
She requires scritches.
He sighs and sits down and gives her scratches between her ears.
And she begins to purr, and then she says, "All right, that's enough." And she says, "Hmm, all right, I guess you can have your present now." And she just she throws like her head back and pulls on the bottom of her jaw and just stretches it open.
Every
And
time I'm not sure if you're really a cat.
she lets go and it snaps back. I am not a cat. It then reopens, then reopens her mouth, and you can reach down into her stomach of holding and pull out what you're supposed to get.
Everything about this interaction is so excruciating, but he reaches
Yeah,
in and
it's not
pulls
great.
out.
It's not great. Um uh so you reach in and pull out this very neatly wrapped box that fits in the palm of your hand, and it says, with love from Prudence.
So, there's a gentle smile there as he opens the package.
Hold on. Is this a saving
God damn you.
throw? Like, actually, though, like, I need to check.
Package contents loading.
Today's package is sponsored by Beyonce's Internet.
Absolutely.
And Raid Shadow Legends.
Put that evil on me. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad that I need a raid. That I need a raid sponsorship. It ain't that bad.
$50 is $50.
But what if you want to become a Scottish lord?
$50 well spent.
You open up your care package, and there is some ink and a quill. You can tell that this ink is magical for this purpose of writing scrolls.
Okay.
Um,
Can I
go ahead?
I was just gonna say, can I send Prudence a thank you?
Send what is a thank you?
Send Prudence a thank you,
Oh,
a
absolutely,
message.
yes, absolutely. The quill is made of is a griffin feather,
Fancy.
and there's two greater potions of healing in there.
All right. So I'm going to put those in my backpack of holding, and just kind of look over the ink and the quill for a while.
That's not the only thing. There's one more thing left in the box.
Oh, okay.
Condoms that with a note attached that says, "For the love of God, use them."
God damn it. I'll put those in my backpack too.
God. I'm sorry.
You forget that your patron is connected to you at all times.
Well, you're welcome.
She is not grateful, I'm sure. She hates it, I'm sure. She hates it.
Wait,
We'll figure out how to make her an off button for the camera.
And
Speaking
there's
of
our
which, is
first.
Tiny
This is an
here yet?
18 plus stream. Thank you so much, Phenomenal. There's our first one. Good to be back, y'all. Anyway, that's all that's in the care package.
Okay, I'm checking the door to see if Ola's coming back, if Donnie's here yet. I don't.
Before they return, we need to go down to Yo Tool. It's been about 3 years. Hey, you.
Hello. Hi. If I disappear, don't worry, I'll be right back immediately.
Muy bien.
Um, So here's what Yotul is doing. Yotul has made a breakfast, a very large breakfast. Yotul woke up early, took a shower, like was very much like took a shower, put on a robe, and started like making breakfast like some like old like parent. like there's like pancakes, or like a housewife that just got some, even though like they absolutely didn't. They're just happy that they like had a sleepover. They're like ready to go to school. Um it's like the first day of school vibes, but Yotul. So they're making pancakes, sausage, bacon, eggs, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. Whatever like D&D foods that exist that are for breakfast, they're on the table. Um
Alex would like to formally request Britannian toast.
exactly. So there's Britannian toast there. Is that fairy toast? I don't. I hope
French.
that's not fairy toast. Okay, French toast. I got you. Okay,
I mean,
it's
fairy
very
toast
good
would probably actually make more sense.
It's
because
definitely
fairy
not garlic
toast
bread.
is not right. Okay, glad we all there. So um then Yotul gets dressed. Yotul has a whole new outfit, y'all. Uh Yotul is dressed differently. Yotul is kind of like barbarian coded turned cleric, like in the way that they dress, but they've stepped it up a notch. They have this V, like this deep V, like with like a slightly see-through blouse. Not completely see-through, but like definitely a little sheer, dark and like starry V. Skin tight leggings. When I say skin tight, I mean you can see every muscle in their legs. And then they put on their cloak, oh, what is this cloak called?
The cloak of elven kind.
Their cloak of elven kind, which has kind of transformed into like Yotul's new religious cloak. So when they put this on, it actually like connects at the like belt, and it's kind of like there's like these like three straps, or like these three, what's it called? These long straps of fabric that kind of makes their like um legging situation look like a legging and a skirt, but it's really just their cloak tied up all fancy.
The train.
Um Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, I don't know why that was so hard. Um, and they still got the lemon pepper steppers. The church shoes have not gone anywhere. They are staying. Um,
It's so good to have you back, Yotul.
thank you. And what your tool does to get ready is after making this breakfast.
I was like, what happens? What happens? I was, but I'm caught up. I'm good. I'm good. I was stressed.
No, I'm fine. After
After
making
breakfast.
breakfast, please. Your tool goes to a quiet place in the poly house, and prays, and he's been doing this pretty like religiously, pun intended, um uh every single day, because if you remember, he wasn't good at it senior year. Like they were not good at praying senior year, but they've started praying, especially since they stopped hearing the voice of Liara. Um, for like the past 2 years, Yotul has not heard from their goddess, um, which is concerning to them because one, cleric, but also two, I'm special. So like I know I'm one of your chosen. So why are you not picking up your phone? So in all seriousness, Yotul is concerned, but they haven't lost faith that she is there, that she is listening, and she is just kind of waiting for um their goddess to essentially just doing this every day and just talking about their day, their hopes, their dreams, what they want to accomplish, um, and hoping that one day they'll hear back again.
As you go into pray, as you often have, roll me a D100, please.
Girl, you playing? Um,
Just don't roll an 11 or lower.
You jinxed it.
I don't even know if that's jinxing.
Why do I bother writing anything?
How do you critically fail a D100?
Like, you should
I
at least
just
get a
did.
2.
Like that's
There are
painful.
alternatives.
So, as you pray,
She like, stop calling me, bro.
if
Get off
I
my
am
phone.
correct, post manifest, not manifest, that's witches. Get that on Patreon. Anyway, can you put divine intervention in the chat for me, please?
Ah, dang it.
Did you just try to text your god on Excel?
That's what it feels like.
Trying to Skype them.
Kelly was doing some severe coding back when she was trying to. That's what they don't want you to know, is that Kelly was actually coding
Period.
Nelly.
What level is divine intervention? Am I
Should be
crazy?
10.
Oh, I don't know. What spell level?
No, divine intervention is a feature, not a spell.
Oh. Do you mean channel divinity? Oh no, divine intervention. I see it.
Let me make sure
Is it
this is
hard?
correct. If you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. Okay.
Girl, what?
What? All right.
So this is
been,
good.
You broke
this
the
is
game.
no this
you broke
no this
the
is
lore.
great for you. This is a nightmare for me.
Oh, well.
You had like a 90% fail chance of this.
And I got the best what? The lowest number wins?
Yeah, the lowest number wins on this one. So if you could have Liara do one thing for you, what would it be, Yoto?
The one thing that your tool wants right now is to progress the work that he, Calix, and Bam have been working on these last couple of years. And that is figuring out a way to control or harness the magic within the abyss.
Okay.
Oh wait, so is this like a critical success in
Yes.
this?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it is the criticalest of successes possible. Game breaking shit.
I don't have enough.
Welcome back, bitches! It's senior year! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay. You've been praying for this for some type of guidance to see how this could be harnessed, how this can be used. And it's been silent. You prayed day in, every day for the past 2 years and not heard a word from Liara. You know that you are one of Liara's chosen. You've walked among You've walked in her own domain, a domain of peerless joy. But the silence was deafening for so long that when you hear her voice again, it is almost overwhelming. And you hear, it is done.
Tears fall from Yotul's face. Like it's almost like automatic that like they're just filled with this intense feeling of emotion. And despite having so many questions, like where did you go? What's going on? Where are you? Like why is this the first time? Like all those questions. It's like in that moment, Yotul knows, and they take in a shaky breath. Thank you.
And that's it. That's it. Yep. So we'll discuss. I will discuss with you how that takes place, what the form that takes up, the form that takes. I know words. I'm not flustered by the fact that divine intervention actually fucking works in the game. Anything else, Yoto, before I move on?
Um, in the background, y'all hear nobody knows me quite like you. Nobody don't. No, that's it.
What's it like literally
That's
being
it.
God's favorite, Yoto? What's that like? How's that feel? What's it like literally being God's favorite? We'll move. I think next is Talon. For whatever reason, you're not in the turn order, but I believe it's you. I think you got a 12 in Pompery.
Hello.
Oh wait, did y'all
Okay.
hear?
Yeah, I heard you. Yep, sure did.
Great.
Okay. We're moving on to Talon now.
Hi.
Hi, Talon. It has been 3 years, and school is getting ready to start once again. Where is Talon currently? We don't have to talk about what you've been doing these past 3 years, but what is Talon doing before readying for school?
Currently, Talon is at her father's palace. Um, she's been spending a lot more time here recently than usual. Freshman year, she was pretty heartily against being a member of the Royal Harpy Court. But over the last few years, she's kind of come to understand her place and understand the politics and the laws and the rules. Um, Certainly not fully, but she's come to appreciate them instead of sneering at them. And she is packing up with her, her shrub. Um,
Describe your shrub, please.
okay. I'm gonna try my best to do this without cracking up. My harpy grandmother, wonderful woman, knows that Talon has a bit of a hard time making friends sometimes. And so she gave her an enchanted pot that births life if you plant something in it. And so immediately Talon planted a shrub that grew after about a month of very gentle, fervent tendering. And I now have an awakened shrub, and he's my little guy. His name is Bubba, um, Bubba the Shrubba, and he's a really good shrub. He helps me out with everything I need, and when I'm not around the party, like summer breaks and things like that, he keeps me company, along with, of course, Prince Cynthia, my best friend and best book, who is propped up on my bed, and I'm like talking to him as I'm packing up for leaving. And I'm wearing a t-shirt that says God's least favorite. And just general like workout leggings and keeping it very laid back. Um she's gone a lot more casual and learned that like you can wear pants rather than always wearing like a strip of fabric or two. Um she's come around to pants and shirts.
I love that for you. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a lot of personal growth actually. I can put pants on
Proud
now.
of you. So proud of you. Uh,
Thank you.
I'm sure the first few years, the first few tries of putting on pants was really rough because of the talons. I'm sure that was pretty hard.
Yes, but luckily disguise self helps me with that to this very day. I can make it so I don't have those long enough to put pants on.
I could not be happier for you. Prince, you got me saying it now. Principia,
That's his name.
Princi- Principia is staring at some books as you're getting ready. He's reading the critically acclaimed book series uh, Dawn, about a
Yes. Yes. That's my boy.
about a what's the word? About a
A
Dompier. Yeah,
Dompier.
about a Dompier who falls in love with a human, and there's a love triangle between the Dompier, the human, and a Jackalware.
Yes. Yes, I did introduce Principia into this world of highbrow literature because Principia never got to read before because he was always being read. And so it's like, were you silent or were you silenced? And that's my best friend. So I'm not going to let him sit like that. He's going to read and he's going to read Dawn and the Dompier Diaries and all of the best books that Talon can find.
Uh,
This house is built on
he
filth.
you have convinced Principia that this is like the highlight of literature.
It is.
Um, and he is extremely enthralled. He thinks that he's reading an epic, like a a biography, is what he thinks he's reading.
Right. The historical
The historical
documents.
documents of this
Yeah.
very bland looking white woman and a Dompier, and we're gonna just say it, it's a werebear. It's a werebear.
Okay,
Werebear, because
werebear.
Jackal
We'll do
wears
werebear for
weird.
sure.
Let's do werebear.
Where's the bear at?
Not around me.
So yes, he's saying, uh, Princess, you're gonna be late.
I know I'm going to be late, but I also can't just leave these things here. I have to grab my books, I have to grab my clothes, I have to grab Crown because I cannot leave Crown again. Last year I left Crown, father was like, "These are precious family jewels. You are so okay, anyway, I'm going as fast as I can. Keep reading. When you're done with that chapter, we will root and portal and get out of here hand in hand. You, me and Bub.
Yes, he said that I finished that other series that you mentioned the other day. Um, Jerry Porker and the Mediocre White Man.
Oh, yes. Okay, I have more for you to have. There's actually a very sensual retelling of Dawn, and it is called.
This is me leading in. Go, no, please, 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 Meadow, go on. Tell me, tell me about this fan
It
fiction.
is called. It's not fan fiction, Principia, okay? It is fiction written by fan, but all names are changed, okay? And even the classes of the main characters are changed. So it's 50 Blades of Gray because it's a rogue thieves. They're all tying each other up. It's very sensual. Lots of mentions of moisture. You're going to love this, Prince Impia. You're going to love this one.
This is canon.
Meadow,
Hmm?
Meadow. I despise what you have done here, but I cannot fault you for what you've done here.
I'm about to die. I'm
Fuck
about to
you, I
die.
can.
Okay. Um,
Write
50
that down. Write that
blades,
down.
50 blades of gray, huh?
Yeah, 50 blades.
Okay. Just thought I'd make sure I caught
It's
that.
written in thieves' cant, so it is twice as long as Dawn, but it is so good.
Oh God, it's painful.
I
God,
don't
it
know
hurts so
what it was, but saying that it's written in these can't fucking lost it. I'm
just
losing it.
I can't. I'm trying to keep it together, gang. Anyways, moving on. Uh, I keep almost saying it. Principia begins to say, "Well, I will. I look forward to reading this book. This is it another historical account?
It's more like historical interpretation.
Very well. The shrub is just um, waddling back and forth, putting like poorly folded shirts into your luggage and everything.
Yes, there are like branches and sticks sticking out of my actual luggage and folded clothes because every time he tries to fold a shirt, there's like little bits of branches breaking off into them. But that's how Talon has always liked her clothes, so it's fine.
Good lord. Okay. Is there anything else that you're doing, Talon?
I just want to say goodbye to my father really quickly.
Absolutely. Your father is probably somewhere meandering around the castle. It's actually probably his physical therapy day. For the past few years, he has been.
Okay. Yeah.
He can now walk on his own, um, without assistance or without a walker. At this point, his wings, um, still essentially broken. Um, he has no control in them still after all this time. They kind of drag behind him like a train at this point. Uh, he molts a lot now, but they still, um, through healing, they have not become bare, but they cannot support his weight.
Yeah. Um I think over the last few years our relationship has gotten better. And when his wings were first broken, Sexy Prudence said that she would work on trying to get a cure for him. Um, and Talon believes her, but since it's been like 3 years, Talon has kind of started to narrow her focus on solving the problem herself if she has to. So she goes and finds her father walking around, maybe with some assistance. And she goes, "You're looking very strong today, Papa."
Oh, hello, little Wing. Come, come. I was going into the garden to see your grandmother.
Well, good. Yes, I would love to come with you. So, as you know, today is my leaving day. I am flying the nest, as it is. And I just wanted to say goodbye and see how you were doing.
I am strong, little Wing. It is well. It is well. Your grandmother, though, is not doing as well. She is. We do not know how much time we have left with the Queen Mother, but we We'll
Well,
take care of her as best we can, and we will keep in touch with you if anything changes about her condition. But she seems in good spirit today, so we are going to. She has gone to the gardens, so we will accompany her.
yes, yes, we will. And she's holding Bubba's hand, the shrub, as she's walking alongside. Bubba has the like walking speed of her father now because he's slow. Um
Must you
and
bring
she kind of
living?
strolls
Must
along
you
with
bring
him.
living bush?
Bubba, this is Bubba.
I yes, I do recall Bubba the Shrubber, if I'm correct.
Yes, Papa, you remember. You have such steel trap mind. I love that about your brain. No, grandmother loves Bubba, and if she is in good spirits, oh, let me tell you, it can only get better from here because Bubba the shrub is a good boy.
Yes, quite. Come, daughter.
As we're walking, I'm kind of keeping an eye on him to see if he's like exhibiting any signs of strain or pain. I know he is feeling it, but on good days, he doesn't let it show. On bad days, he can't help it. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on him as we're walking. Bubba is probably grabbing like random flowers and shoving them into his shrub hole. Uh, as we are making our way out to my
I don't like
grandmother.
Shrubhole.
I
I
said
don't
it.
like Shrubhole. I don't like
You
What
know,
Shrubhole.
he's
about
I
it?
allowed
don't
to
I
have
like it.
said
fun.
it.
I don't.
He put it right in that
I
shrub
don't like
hole.
it. I don't like it. So you make it
Pineapples.
before you are able to make it to the gardens, you do see coming up the other side as you're walking in this
Oh
great and
no.
grand hall, your aunt, uh Princess Ariane and her
Mm.
ladies in waiting, her harpies in waiting. Good morning, brother.
We just mm, she's already here. Okay. Yeah, great. Cool. Yes, absolutely. Talon is on her best behavior. She straightens up her posture and
And your
she
t-shirt and
scoops up
leggings, right?
Bubba like a top. Yeah, yeah. She scoops up Bubba like a toddler straddling her side and just is like, Auntie?
Oh, Talon, so good to see you. You look common today. Look at Paparita's face. Did y'all see Yanami's face?
I sure did. I was waiting for the words.
This will have to be a clip later.
Lord have mercy. Not
That
common
was
today.
harsh.
Okay, that's fair. That's some dream girls trauma right there. Now who you calling common?
Oh shit! I
Okay,
wasn't even
wonderful.
trying to.
um yeah, she keeps her cool. She has learned to just keep her inside thoughts on the inside, which is very new for Talon. So instead she looks at her and goes, I am off to school, so I thought I'd try blending in with my peers. What a beautiful day it is. We're going to go say hi to grandmother, so we must be off. Like trying to be like, you can't come.
She says, "Oh, indeed, I was on my way to the gardens as well."
Oh,
Talon, it is not a secret that your Aunt Ariane
this bitch.
has been trying to subvert your father for heir because your father is not. She feels that your father is not strong enough to be king of the Harpies, even though it is essentially mandated that when a male Harpy is born, he is meant to be king.
Yeah.
But your aunt has been not so has been very publicly saying that your father is not strong enough to lead the Harpy Court, especially in time where war with dragons could be imminent. She believes very strongly and has very, very publicly said these things.
Yeah. Yep. She and I anyway, um Talon has heard of all of this, obviously. And not only does she strongly believe in her father's strength and capability of mind to rule, but she has every intention of getting him to fly again. And she knows that these little rumors didn't start coming around from her aunt until his wings were
That is
broken.
correct.
Which, Talon's fault in her mind. So she wants to fix this so that my father can stay on the throne, everything's good. And also,
We
how
have
is she
raiders.
trying to do that to my dad,
One raider.
to like my father, but I'm his daughter? Anyway,
Yes. So
hi
that would
Raiders.
essentially what that would do is it would subvert y'all's line and go to her. And she, of course, does not have any children right now, but it would subvert your father and you for the throne.
Yeah. And Talon doesn't want the throne, but you're not going to fuck with her father, first of all. So she is holding Bubba, his thorny side, out towards the aunt as we're like walking
You could see Bubba
hand in
kind of
hand, mother
reaching
in the
out,
guardian.
like trying to
Yeah,
poke her,
grab her,
like trying to
grab her,
just trying to
get her, Bubba, get her.
like you see Thor like he can grow himself but very slowly, and you could see like little thorns like slowly growing outward. Poor Bubba, he is not a very strong plant. Stat block, everyone. He's
No,
not a very strong
I
plant.
don't. I don't need him to be strong. I need him to be my little guy, and that's what he's doing. He is fulfilling his job role. So yeah, we're gonna walk out into the gardens, but I don't like her. We are like this for most of
If
the
I could do
time.
something, it is make a character that y'all don't fucking like. It kind of makes me feel some type of way, but I'm gonna move the fuck on.
The
Uh,
first thing out of her mouth was that she was dressed common. We have to fight. We have to scrap.
we have
I'm
no
not gonna
choice,
mute.
Neo.
We have no
We
choice,
must
Leo.
scrap.
She dies. She
My
dies.
hands, they're
Bitch goes in a
tied.
grave. We're so terribly sorry you did this to yourself.
Don't start
Congratulations,
none. There
Neo. You
won't be
played.
none.
Oopsie.
Stop
So,
making them punchable.
you make it out to the gardens, um, and your grandmother is sitting at a kind of wicker table, not wicker. Y'all remember the patio furniture that every black household had in '97?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Like it wasn't wicker, it was made of metal, but you could like it was see through, and y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
And
Yeah.
with the glass table with the umbrella.
It
Yes.
had that weird vine platform on it.
Yes.
Like it had the pattern of vines
Yes.
on it.
I know what you're talking about.
Mhm. And the little, the glass part, and then had the umbrella that's stuck in it. She's sitting at a white one of those. Um,
Okay.
uh,
My nana calls it her sun tea set. That's where she makes and drinks her sun tea.
yes, that is correct. That is indeed true. Yes, she's just sitting there, and your grandmother is a very regal woman. Um, uh, light, like a light. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Because I'm trying to substitute skin colors for. I'm trying to get away from using food to describe skin color. So I know so many words to describe this. It is a light castor color
Hi.
to her skin,
Okay.
right? It's a good, yeah. A light castor color to her skin. Her wings are gray and long, and they drag the ground behind her. Long since been able to fly with her wings. She has stark white hair that is very long, but is always up, and her crown wraps around her hair. she just sits at the table, and she has a feathered fan, a peacock feather fan, in front of her as she fans herself out in the savan daylight. And you are in these gardens filled with many savanna plants, many trees that are carved and pruned to grow perfectly upward. And um, Bubba just for you to put him down because he likes rolling around in the gardens.
Yeah. I put him down and I say, "You can go play, but first go give flour to grandma." And I want to like let him run up to her. I want to druid craft a flower coming out of his little palm that
Absolutely.
so that
He
he can
will
give it to her.
his limbs together and just tumbleweed over to your grandma. And
He's so cute. He's my little bubs.
and he slowly rolls over and she looks over. Oh, hello, dear. And this flower just grows out and ah and her eyes meet yours and she says, "Thank you, little one." And she will slowly set the flower down on her tea saucer. And your father and aunt come over, and you hear, "Mother, you're looking so very well today. It is good to see you in the sunlight once more." She says, "Hello, my children. Hmm. It is time for little Wing to go back to school, is it not? Is that so?" And her courtesan says, "Yes, madam, it is time for young Talon to return to Hillard." "Hmm, very well. Have you come to see me off, little Wing?"
See you off. I'm hold on. Where are you going?
Sorry, that's me fucking up. Strike that, reverse.
Okay. No, I was just making sure she wasn't about to fucking leave or
Yeah,
die.
she's actually
Okay,
going on
yeah,
an adventure
absolutely.
mission. She's level 20 and she's going with her adventuring party.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting
I'm
the band back
so down for
together,
that.
little
One last job, you son of a beach.
one.
Yes, I go over to her. Is the umbrella above the set open?
Yes, it's open. It's not open
Okay,
very
I'm
it's
still
not
going to
open very
extend.
wide.
Okay, I'm gonna extend a wing and just lightly fan her with them. Doing this for my father and
Mhm.
her, so that they can get some fresh air. It is a bright, sunny day, and I want to say yes. I am leaving for now, but I promise I will come back. I am taking Bubba with me. I am taking Principia with me, and I will carry with me everything that you have taught me over this summer.
Fills me with joy. Thank you for spending your summer with your family. And your mother, she is well. Worry not
She is
for
very
the
well. In
worry
fact,
not, mother of the common folk. I'm sure she's fine.
oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Auntie. I thought that my grandmother was speaking directly to me and not to you and waiting for you to interrupt me. That was an insane misconception. I am so sorry. But as I was saying before you started that part, which was just as riveting as what I'm about to say, was that my mother is doing so well. And we have just sent off she and a good friend of mine's mother to start making negotiations to keep peace on the island now that a dragon is occupying it.
Ah, it is it is a time of turmoil across DnD. I often think of my kingdom and what I will leave behind, and I pray that what I leave for my children is not a war with dragons. Son, yes, mother, you will go to the council in my stead. You represent the Heartbeat Court, my son.
Can we get that in writing? Oh, sorry.
And your aunt will chime in. Mother, I must protest. Brother, as capable of a diplomat as he is not in is not in the shape to fly the Sivan to meet with the council. And certainly we would not want to put strain on brother as he heals. Allow me to go in
He is
his
very strong.
allow me to go in his stead.
We have magicians, we have wizards, we have studied sorcerers who can make portal to get to council. This non-issue of
I'm
flight.
sorry, niece.
You know
I
what?
was
No.
speaking
My
to
father
Queen
is
Mother.
strong. He can speak for himself.
That's enough, you two.
Father, she's doing it again.
That's enough.
Immediately.
He will say to you, that is enough. Mother, if it be your will, I would have Ariane accompany me to the council. I would be honored to have the counsel of my sister with me. And your grandmother says nothing, takes her tea, sips from it, places down.
Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear you for a second there.
Rules.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I accidentally unplugged my peripherals. So
okay.
It's
There we go.
I
I was
said,
like, what?
she says, very well, my son. Go with my blessing, the both of you. Little Wing, go with the blessings of the Heartbeat Court, and may your school year be fruitful.
Thank you, grandmother. I love you. I will write often.
Please do. And you take care of my little Wing, little one. To give you a little perspective on the Queen Mother here, she is very old. She's probably nearing 200 years old. She was the reason that your father was able to have contact with you. Once you were known about, it was kind of a scandal. Uh, but as she has gotten older, she has wanted her family nearby. So this lady is she is very ill, very old. She will not last much longer. So she has been slowly transferring power to your father, readying him for the role. But as you know, your aunt has been kind of trying to subvert that. And you are left with those thoughts as you are dismissed by the queen. And you are able to finish preparing to leave for school.
I do so. I grab my best friend that's a book, and I grab my best friend that's a bush, and I grab my backpack and I get ready to leave.
Absolutely. We'll move over to Pom Pom and then we will go to our break. Pomperina. Hello, you.
Oh,
It has been a long time since we have heard from our fashionista. What is our lovely Pom Pom doing to prepare for school?
Pom Pom has already packed up everything the night before because she already knew she was going to spend her last few hours with Joiner Joiner. Like she woke up this morning and her mantra was there is no such thing as good or evil, only power and those willing to wear it. And that power is
Ooh.
black. And so she like does up her hair in like little dreads, and then she puts on an all black outfit just to get into that top fashionista mindset, and then goes to hang out with Joyner Joyner just to see if she can get any more last fashion tidbits.
Hello, darling.
How are you doing?
The morning greets you well.
Thank you, and it greets you as well too.
Of course it does, darling. I am me.
Yes, you are. You are. Joyner Joyner. She
And
does
she
the like.
does it. She says, very good. Very good. And she says, but it's more like this, darling. And and snaps her finger, prestidigitation, minor illusion, sparkles, and Jorna squared shows up above her head in like very calligraphic writing. She says, you'll get there someday, darling. So tell me about your ensemble today, my dear. You're muted if you're talking, you know. Did the opie turn the thing off? Hmm? What? Is that what happened? Okay, good talk. Good talk. Yeah,
Yeah, you get a.
my cast is something else, y'all. My cast is built for tough, and I don't know how to handle it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sure can. Go
Okay.
ahead.
My died. Oh, repeat what you said?
She said, tell me about this ensemble, darling.
Ah, yes. This is my crop top with a train attached to it. It's black and red felt with a little bit of magic twisted into it. She's been using magic to incorporate most of her clothes lately, thanks to Calix and Yotul. So she's just been working it. She's got little short shorts on, and then little what do you call them? Ankle cuffs, like what Rock Lee wears, but without the weight.
Yeah, leg warmers.
That. Thank you. And it's just something simple, not too flashy, because she's learned that the more simple it is, the more eyes on you.
Absolutely. It's the JoJo posting that I can't fucking handle. um, so she says, yes, darling. So I tell you what, darling. You do well in this school year. We will release your first winter line.
Really?
Yes. It is time that you leave the nest, darling. There's only so much that I can teach you. There is no more that I can teach you, my darling.
I've been waiting for this so long.
From now on, you shall be known as and she snaps again and poses. And instead of it saying pom pom, it says palm squared.
Palm Square. I love it.
Your pom
Yes,
pom, but palm
yes,
squared. Yeah.
Palm Square. Only the JoJo pose.
And come, I don't want to keep you. There are there is a word for you to slay, my darling.
Always.
And may they fall to your blades
Off my nails.
or your claws. I feel like
Yes.
you do claws. Yes, claws are
Claws.
your thing.
Yes, claws. Though,
Yes.
look at them. Look how nice they are. They stay petty.
Mm. Who does your manis?
Some lady in the main city of Marifa named Alicia Colds.
Good lord. Doesn't feel great, does it? Doesn't feel great, does it? Alicia Coles.
That's what I got.
Alicia Coles. Good lord, dude. Is there anything else Pomperina would like to do before she leaves for school?
Nah, she doesn't really. She just wants to spend time with Jonah and hit the hay. She doesn't want to do much. She
Okay.
already knows she's gonna see everybody at the school, so she's not even worried about it. She's
Okay.
got to show up.
So, Jorna, when you prepare to leave, she will give you a mwah, mwah on your cheeks. And farewell, my darling.
I love you.
May the sun always be present.
Yes.
And always shape and lift in good lighting.
And may fashion stay with us forever.
Amen.
One more kiss
Okay,
and
but anyways, so you're able to leave and teleport to the school, and that's where we're going to take our break.
My love ain't made to be discreet. My love just killed a man last week. My love will chase you down the street. My love, my love, my love is howling at the moon. My love has come and gone too soon. My love tastes like wine and doom. My love, it's true. I've lied before. When you just can't ignore me anymore, unlock your door and let my love in. Mess you settle the score. If you are metal or made up of stone, I'm in your bones. Just let my love in. Just let my love in. My love is a trigger happy phone. My love is always on the run. My love is a golden pistol gun. My love, my love, my love is sinking at the sea. My love is calling you to me. I want you drowning endlessly. My
Footprints in the woods while it's snowing. The third wheel and the night's moving slowly. Close your eyes and drive like it's stolen. Only trust the steel, call me Conan. I won't waste my life without love, without love. All the time I feel fines when I'm buzzed, when I'm pouring half my Sprite for my butts up above. Pouring half my Sprite for the mud, for the Lord. Footprints in the woods while it's snowing. Third wheel and the night's moving slowly. Close your eyes and drive like it's stolen. Only trust the steel, call me Conan. Does the silence welcome you as an old friend? Does it take your coat and ask what you meant? Does it hurt when your legs get chosen? When we just go, you get switch your mind. Season order, keeps pushing motion. It's like nothing with us, we spoken. As a kid, it's like it's loaded. Wings are broken. I won't waste my life without love, without love. All the time I feel fines when I'm buzzed, when I'm buzzed. Pour half my Sprite for my butts up above. Pour half my Sprite for the mud, for the mud. Tooting. Still waters run with emotion. Might be boiling in the pot without knowing. Yet I'm just a drop in the ocean. Some number fraction in love potion. Slice the skin without midnight ceremonies. Rain left into my eyes like an omen. Feelings little subtle when she folded. When we kiss, girl, you can switch your moment. Season order, house kiss emotion. Just like nothing with us, we spoken. As a kid, it's like it's loaded. Rings are broken. I don't waste my life without love, without love. All the time I feel fines when I'm buzzed, when I'm buzzed. Pour half my Sprite for my butts up above. Pour half my Sprite for the mud, for the mud.
And we are back. Hello. Hope we weren't gone too long. I want to pan back over to the Poly House, which I guess is what we're fucking calling it.
You started it.
This is your doing. You did
Yeah.
this.
I mean, yeah. I'm accepting my fate, guys. I know what I've done. I know what I've done. Anyway, um, Olamide, you were flying back to the house, and
Yes.
Diney is riding over on Moss.
Yes.
Moss is singing a song about baby Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Diney loves this elk so much, and it's really cute. But she's going to very slightly lose her mind. It's looping.
Boodle, 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 boodle. That's what you're dealing with.
Moss, my
Hmm?
love.
Hmm?
Do you please sing that in your head?
But if I can't sing it out loud, then you can't hear it, mistress.
That's very true. I'm just giving him another carrot and crying inside.
It'll be a few minutes. You said you lived a couple blocks away, so that's going to be
Yeah.
happening for a little bit.
If I just
Olamide,
give
you'll of
him
course,
carrots, he can't sing.
Olamide, you'll beat Diney there, but you can see Diney coming up the road. It won't be much longer until Diney arrives. You are able to go inside and grab your things and ready everyone else.
I'm grabbing food too because Yotul cooked. And we all know when Yotul cooks, you don't pass up on the food.
That is correct.
And there's no drugs in it this time.
This
And
time.
I'm already in the kitchen, just like
double checking.
Welcome back.
Hey, strangers. Ooh, French toast. She picks it up just like Britannian toast.
Okay, so I think that canonically Yotul has a different greeting for each and every one of their partners. So when Diney comes in the room, Yotul is like coming downstairs and is like, Diney, and then I feel like Yotul would like spin you around and like kiss you on the cheek. Very cute. Like a little like twirl.
It is my job to make other people blush. How fucking dare you?
When they're done, Calyx is just like, "Hey, big head," and he pushes a plate of food in her hand and gives her a kiss and goes back to eating.
Diney takes the plate, returns the kiss, then probably just tries to bite his hand and keeps going. Looks over to Ola, sets the plate down. Okay, you have a 5-second tackle hug, and then I'm eating, and we need to leave. Ready? Go.
Yes.
And tackle hug takes place.
Oh Lord.
How's Amma? Is she okay?
She's doing fine, just a little stressed.
Your mom's fainting again?
No, she broke the parent lock again.
Oh. Is she watching the Foxy News?
I think so. Yes, we're working on it. We're fixing the problem. I said it this time, so hopefully that buys us an additional 3 hours. Okay. Ola gets a kiss on top of the head and then starts shoveling toast in her mouth.
And is anything else happening after your meal is finished?
Oh, definitely gotta get Safi ready. With the scritches and
I have
I tell everybody, Prudence sent us presents, and I spread out the condoms amongst everybody.
Oh God.
This isn't nearly enough.
Alex, I'm very convinced this is simply a you problem. Just shoves hers over.
I do have a joke, but
it's not my fault.
It's just
I didn't know that the connection.
She shoves like 5 towards your tool just in case.
What was that, Bree?
I said I have a joke, but it's too
Come on.
Put it in chat. Put it in chat.
Come
put it in
on.
chat.
I'll put it in chat. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I'll put
Good
is
Lord.
Salem still around?
So we found the line.
Yes.
There's a line?
Shit, I guess.
I never knew.
Calyx up. Is Salem still around or did she already leave?
No, Salem's gone by now.
Ah, darn. Well, again, Salem is the one familiar who will receive no snacks. And Safi's gonna get a snack, and Tundra's gonna get a snack, and Yatul, if you have achieved a pet during this time period, they will also get a snack.
Yotul does not have a pet, but Yotul is going to hold Salem.
Salem's not here.
Oh, wait,
Salem is
left?
missing treats.
Yeah, Salem would have left after delivering the package.
Boo, lame. Okay, it's fine.
Prudence can't re-equip her spells without Salem.
Okay, and this is not our problem.
It
Salem
kind of
drops.
is.
Salem would have dropped the present off and left. But if there's nothing else, Safi comes down, and of course, Safi has grown significantly.
Yes.
And as she stretches coming down, she kind of shakes, and her dragonfly wings kind of shimmer off little particulates, little sparkly particulates as
the goodest of girls.
She stretches out her beautiful dragonfly wings that she has been learning to fly with.
Yes, and I have been. We've been going instead of on walks. We've been going on flybys. Gotta stop getting her to nom on the birds as she goes past.
Good luck with that. But with that being said, does anything else need to happen at the Poly House before you all return to the school grounds?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Locking up and leaving a key for Rom, and that's it.
For who?
One of Ola's other partners, the rogue that helped buy the house.
The one who technically bought the house.
All right. I'm sure bro does not need a key.
Okay. Well, he is a rogue, so
I'm sure he'll get in.
In the window.
I'm sure he'll get in.
Right. He's got a lock
the house. He has
something.
the original set of. Never mind.
I mean, probably.
Actually, he uses it as a way to test different styles of breaking in.
Oh,
yep.
The neighbors have already been warned that he lives here.
Right.
That if you see a black man
this
climbing up
man-
the side of the gutters or some shit, don't
He's
trip.
just bored and
Like,
he's
don't
entertaining
trip.
himself.
Exactly. Don't
This is
trip,
his
he lives
enrichment
here.
time.
Exactly.
Don't bother me. I'm having enrichment time in my enclosure. Scuttles through the window.
Always remember, enrichment time is important to rogues.
Womp womp.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So with that said, you are all able to create the sigil to teleport back to the school, and you are able to get back to Hillard if that is what you so choose to do.
Indeed.
Locking up the Poly House, you disappear and travel through time and space in the demi-plane of Hillard. Once again on the campus green of Hillard, the sun is shining, the air is temperate, and there's a lot of people here. Many people kissing their hellos, familiar faces filling the campus green. I want to go to Amar, since you were the first one to come. Amar, you will see Diney Calix, Yotul, and Olamide with Safi teleport into the campus green. You've been here for maybe about 45 minutes. The Britannians have not arrived yet. You're muted if you're talking. Can't hear you, big dog.
Still cannot.
No audio.
Technical
No sound.
difficulties.
Try one more time. Still no audio if you're talking.
Try refreshing.
Yeah, try refreshing. I'm gonna move on. Okay. Instead, let's move over to Talon. You've been here second. You've been able to catch up with a few people. You've seen Gav and Ty.
Yay! I hold up Bubba
Oh
in their
god.
faces so that they can meet my son.
Uh, who is this? What is this?
This is Bubba. This is Shrub. Bubba the Shrubber.
That's a real nice shrub, Talon. That is a that's a good shrub right there.
Thank you, boys. It is so good to see you both. You look so strong, so happy, so healthy. Very good to see you be so lively. You look so much better than when we first met. Do you remember that when we fought physically and injured you both?
I
So much better than that time.
I don't remember it necessarily going like that specifically. Uh, but
I opened Prince Sympia and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can get the spell out that can recreate an illusion of
no,
the
no, no, no,
day
no,
in
no.
memory
That's
that
all
I
right. That's
had.
all right. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay. Oh,
I tell
sure.
you what. I'm gonna trust your judgment on that. Actually. Uh, anyway,
Oh,
to describe
that means so much to me.
how they've changed. Gavin has shaved the sides of his head, has braided at the top, has braids. He has grown out his beard a little bit and is tatted up from wrist to shoulder, full sleeves on both arms.
Is it a magical tattoo?
Yes,
Yeah. Wonderful. Now we are magically tatted together.
yeah.
So that means we're siblings. Um so I am
Wait,
really glad to
is
see
there
them
like a
both.
club? Because
Yeah, you're in it. Yes.
Am I in it too? Because it's my whole goddamn left arm.
Absolutely. We have a nice little club going. And in fact, if you're not in it, you're uncool.
Fair enough.
So that's just what I heard. Yeah, I'm just really happy to see them and I give them hugs. I say I'm on the lookout for Yotul, so that I can let them know where their leader be.
For sure.
Uh
To describe
and
Tyrone has he's a dwarf, so his beard has gotten real thick, like freeway thick.
mm,
Um, and he has Tyrone has Killmonger locks now.
Oh, not the
ooh,
gentrified lock.
okay.
Anyway,
Yes, he's got the gentrified locks on. Um, but he also like wears a kente cloth headband around.
Okay.
And he has been named like he'll be the next uh clan leader of clan. Is it Goldmouth? I think he's Goldmouth, and Gavin is Silvertongue. Yes, he'll be the next clan leader of Goldmouth.
Oh. I'm guessing I would have heard about that over summer.
There he is. There's Felix. Go ahead,
uh,
tell him.
I think I would have heard about that over the summer. I do keep I would I would hold out a cloth from that like my mother had dyed and printed and patterned herself, and hold that out for him and say, we don't have like leaders per se, we just have elders, but all the best elders wear these sick cloths. This is for you.
Thanks, Talon. And as he smiles at you, you can see that all of his teeth are now gold.
What a choice that is. You have a gleaming smile.
It's it's clan required. Our teeth eventually turn gold. That's why they call us Goldmouth.
Those are your bones, though.
Yes, our bones are made of gold.
All of the bones.
All of them. That's why I weigh so much.
Every bone?
Every bone.
Wow.
Stop it.
I
Stop
love
it.
gold. So sorry.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome and very strange. What a heavy guy. I put Bubba down. I'm holding his hand and I'm kind of like looking around the courtyard to see if I can find Lou or any of the Abyss Fits or my girl Pom Pom. Just seeing if I see any of like the people I'm closest to here yet.
Smile
Not
for
just
me,
yet.
daddy. What are you looking
Uh,
at? Sorry.
really, really. What is that?
I want to see your
2005?
grill. You want to see my what?
What is that? 2005,
I had one
2006?
too, Bree. I had one too.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe
I had
do one.
I had them and the
I
see-through
ain't never
Air
said
Forces.
that.
Nigga, like, what do you think this
I
is?
got you.
I had them. I had a grill and the see-through
Wow.
forces,
Wow.
and
No.
I had the belt.
and the gangsta Looney Tune shirt. I had Bugs Bunny
I'm
like
so
on a gang
grateful
Yeah,
that I
sign.
was
yeah.
that
No,
I
I
was
had
too
the
young when it was popular.
I'm oh well then I didn't have any of it either cuz I was also too young.
LOL.
At my big age of 31, I don't give a fuck what y'all think about what I did.
I
Anyway,
am at a little age,
Have you
a
seen
very
that
little
picture
age,
of?
so I care very
Have you
much.
what are you saying?
have you seen that picture of Gangsta Bluey going around?
No, and I refuse.
Have you
I
seen a
fucking
picture of like
refuse.
Gangsta Bluey?
I
No,
feel like
I'm
I have
looking it
not.
up right now.
am I
I'm not.
supposed
I will not be. I will be avoiding that like the Matrix. Anyway, uh, it is not very long after that you will begin to see. Not, you know, I mean, actually looking this shit up is wild. Um, you'll see everyone begin to filter in. You have not seen Lulu yet, but you do see Calix, Yotul, Diney, and Olamide teleport in, and Amar's nearby.
Okay, fantastic. I think within the 3 years of us being absolute best friends, some of y'all lovers at this point, we would have developed a call for distance attention.
Hootie
And
hoo.
I, with my harpy throat,
hold up?
yes, I would like to hootie hoo loud as hell so that they can all see me and we can gather together. I want my hootie hoo to resonate in the halls of Hillard. I want everybody to hear it, but only the people that know so that
Hootie
they can come hang out.
fucking who? Are
Yeah.
we
Yo,
going
Um,
to
The
Tool.
hootiest of whoos, Your Honor.
Talon the
Yo,
harpy throat
Could I
goat.
respond with a blowfish blow?
Sure, sure, bud. Sure, sure. Hmm. Yeah. So you all can hear the telltale cry of Talon's voice piercing your eardrums.
um,
Tiny fucking immediately just she knows we can see her right
yo,
every
yo,
time.
Tool's like head turns like it is like the bat signal, and it's like,
Yes.
and that just screams like basically Hootie Who's back, like really like does not have a heartbeat throat, but who
Oh,
A
I can't.
wonderful minute to glitch all the
Okay.
way
I
out.
can't handle harpy throat.
Hootie hoo.
who's back, and
The
then
hootie that
runs
never
towards
hoo
Talon.
breathe.
And I feel like Yo Tool's greeting for Talon is that like they like pick you up and spin you around in a circle, and then
Mhm.
like they kiss your nose, and they're like,
Great.
and they're just like very ecstatic to see you.
Yes, no, Talon's going to like do this thing she does with Bubba where she like whips him around her and like just secures his hands to each other like a little backpack. So it's like a little Bubba cape flying behind her, like a bush flying in the back of her neck as she like rushes forward. She knows your greeting, so she knows you're going to pick her up and spin. So she wraps her wings around you. Um before you can kiss her nose, she's kissing all over like your cheeks, your face, your forehead, your chin, everywhere, just like covering you with kisses until you get your one nose kiss in at the end.
This is fantastic. I love this.
Literally getting
Does
pecked by a
Yotul?
bird person.
It's great. Does Yotul know Bubba? Is Bubba like, has Bubba been around or Bubba happened in this
Yes.
summer? Okay.
Yes.
Yotul has
So
probably
I
dabbed
got the
Bubba
clay
up.
pot from my grandmother, but like you would know Bubba.
Okay. Yotul probably dabs Bubba up or something, you know? Like, it's so good to see you. Talon, Bubba,
I think it's
how is
adorable
your
that you think that this bush is sentient enough to dap someone up.
Oh, no, it is
He
very much.
listens to
Does
commands.
indeed.
So he knows that when he greets Yotul, dap.
Also, you need to understand that for Yotul, a dap is literally like Yotul doing all the movements, a stagnant leaf, and Yotul's like, exactly like that. Like,
It's okay. A lot of white. It's all right, Bubba. A lot of white wood can't do it.
I set Bubba down and I'm going to go, okay, now we got to make your hair the way that Yotul likes. And she's going to druid craft like an afro of flowers on his head so that it's like it's very cute, very sweet, very colorful. It always makes Yotul smile. So suddenly flower fro on little Bubba.
Yotul is ecstatic.
Flower fro
Something
on Bubba.
I love this. Something I forgot to describe, which I'll describe really quickly. Yotul has grown out their hair, so their braids are actually like down, almost down to touching their floor, which is saying something because they're like 6 foot, like 6 or something. And instead of just pure black, there's like black braids, green blades, braids, purple braids, and instead of their purple beads, they've replaced all of their cuffs, spirals, all that stuff. So
I love the
very,
adornments. It's amazing.
yes, very queer.
After greeting Yotul, Talon is of course going to be like hugging every one of the abyss
Oh
fiends
yes.
one by one. Very tight, mostly like using her wings to take off a little bit into the air with a big like gusto hug and drop them. Not drop them, but like
Lord.
land back down on the ground. But like, you know,
Calix is
big hug
absolutely
in the
gonna
air,
fly too,
land
so
safely.
we
Big
gonna do
hug
a
in
good
the air.
little up into the air.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I
yes.
forgot you had the air. You had the air
The
butters.
corkscrew
Can
moment.
I please jump out of the way of the 2 current dive bombs?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm
For sure.
begging. Just jump.
Come
Absolutely.
on.
Just jump 5 feet out of the way, then join in.
Can
I-
I add that Ola and Talon do like the little spin?
Do a barrel roll.
Like a
Exactly.
little sky
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah, there's so many flyers in this party now.
Y'all are
Pomperina, you're
Yeah.
also I feel like you were a safe distance away because again, your hearing is so much stronger than everyone else's. So when you hear Talon, it is actually painful, but you were just witnessing all this take place, but you were absolutely present.
You're just in the back,
So
leaning on my
that's
purple pastel suitcases, just waiting. It's like, okay.
that's Calix's first
As
move.
soon
He
as
rushes
soon as
pom-pom.
Talon has hugged everybody, of course she's like flying bullet speed over to Pom Pom because she knows Pom Pom can handle like a big hug. So she's flying as fast as she can.
She actually
Over to
blinks
her.
out the way and then grabs you from behind.
That's hot.
Swing and a miss.
That's hot. That's dope.
I love it. I love it. I
Dope.
love it.
Yeah, Calix stops and just like waits. Like, y'all got it.
Y'all got that. Y'all got that.
My turn.
It becomes like a very friendly tussle of like both of them
Like, no, my
wrestling to
hug
be the
first,
one
no.
holding up Polly.
And again, Paparita is very fucking strong. So
Yeah.
She's being extremely gentle.
yes.
Yeah. I trust her.
But of course, Pomperina is in like an outfit that absolutely is eating, that is absolutely serving every bit of conch right now.
Yes, she's
Every
taking notes from Yotul and her cape, and then incorporate it to her shirt. Capes are now in.
Okay.
Capes are in.
Capes are never out.
agreed.
That's true.
Agreed.
So, as you all are
And
able to kiss your hellos, what were you saying, Danny? You
I was
having a
gonna
little
say,
trouble
I'm
hearing you.
so curious. Where is Shrubba? Shrub.
Oh,
Where is she? Where's the plant?
Bubba.
Bubba, I don't know. Where's the plant? Where's the
Probably
cutie?
standing next to Yotul, just like flower fro, big open, like smile, just like waddling after
Shiny.
Yotul wherever they're going.
Diony's just gonna kind of drop to her knees and just like try to talk to her and like, did you have a good break? And she's gonna try to use Brocy to make this easier because Brocy can speak to plants.
Oh yes,
Yes.
she
I
can.
want to talk to the shrub.
Bros
Talk to him. He's so
I know
Brose,
he did. Look at him.
Brose, your Caliburn,
Yay, there we go.
can speak with plants at will
Yes.
and essentially telepathically patches you into conversations. So she will see that you are speaking to a plant and will just essentially create the gap. And you hear, "Hello, it's good to see
Hi.
you."
It's good to see you too.
Actually.
Why do I talk to all the ones with the crazy voices?
I love him so much. He is my son. Be nice to him.
Bubba was always gonna have
be nice
this
to him. Look at
voice.
him, he's a baby.
He was always gonna talk like this.
She just
Being an awakened shrub has really given me a lot of insight that I normally would not have had, that my brethren would not. I constantly feel the ever looming presence of death.
Well, you get more used to it over time. What the fuck else do I tell the plant? She's just gonna pat wherever the plant's head would be.
While this
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
happening, Pom just takes some scraps of like
Right now, while y'all
old
are
apples
tussle
and
hugging.
stuff and puts it in the soil. A little present.
Oh gosh.
We know how plants like decaying stuff. Here you go. His nutrients.
That's really
Right.
sweet. So, do you
He
have
says
any
it's very
plant food?
Yes, always. Dinah's just gonna put a little jar in there.
This is nice. Also, if you happen to have any dead things, those are very
You'll
useful as well.
you'll want to find the 8-foot tall spider. She's more likely to have stuff for you for that. Or your mother.
Okay. Well,
go have fun.
Says nothing else, just waddles away.
Then he just kind of stands up, walks over to Calix. That is a weird little plant, but I love him.
You didn't have to. Oh, okay.
I talked to Tundra. Why would I not talk to the shrub?
Moss has now started eating Bubba.
I don't know if I have the power to stop Moss.
Unacceptable. No,
What?
Yotul does like a grasp
Moss,
the shrub.
Moss,
and
back
is like
off.
holding
You
the shrub
pick
out
up
of
this
reach.
fucking elk.
The elk or the shrub.
No.
I meant to pick up.
I thought you said you picked up Moss.
Actually, I think it'd be funnier for me to pick up Moss. So I pick up Moss, and I'm like, no, we don't do.
You just hear a bunch of elk sounds. You just hear like a shit.
Like, yep, those niggas are back.
Yeah, it's essentially like a lot of people give y'all a wide berth.
This is normal. At this point, I feel like this is just our reputation. They're used to this shit.
Tyrone and essentially like Gavin, Tyrone, they are used to this, but many of the other seniors have, like, after the kind of luster of walking the abyss kind of wore off, and there
We're just weird.
wasn't as much drama anymore. People kind of started to like see, okay, well, they're just normal fucking people. But then you prove them wrong every year. Every year you do that. and they give you a very wide berth.
Listen, when you're stronger than most of your class, there's no way that you're going to be regulated and normal. It's not possible.
Damn.
Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Back
I
no
mean
credit.
that. I mean that with my whole chest.
10 toes down.
No one has talked to their deity, and my deity called me this morning and gave me exactly what I fucking wanted. So you know what? I am standing 10 toes down.
So you know what? I believe that does indeed
Tabra.
qualify me as him.
As him. Him, her,
Standing
him,
on business,
them,
period.
them.
Every last one of them.
All of them. And then I dab up Gavin time. And I say this out loud. I want this to be clear.
That's my baby.
My love, my
That's
darling.
my baby.
Absolutely.
Put my steed down, please. He's going to have a heart attack, and I have dealt with enough things with hooves at having heart attacks. Mom,
Mistress, help! Gorge, please.
I'm trying. So he says, what's the rule when it comes to plants? What are you allowed to eat and not allowed to eat? We talk about this every year.
I'm not allowed to eat friends.
And what is that one?
It looks like a delicious shrub.
Moss,
No, Moss.
Gorge, I'm sorry.
Okay, Moss. If it moves, don't eat it. Deal?
So I set Moss down and I look at Moss and I go, Moss, you have to remember, Bubba has a cool afro. Most plants don't have a cool afro with flowers or braids or any natural textured hairstyle. So if you see a plant with a textured hairstyle, then it is a friend. Because even in the wild, we don't want to eat those. You know, those are our people.
Diney is mentally trying to figure out how her life got to the point where her partner is lecturing her steed about not eating plants with dope hairstyles.
I mean that shit. If they have bad hairstyles, they're not with us. And therefore they can be eaten.
I mean, fair enough.
Period.
Okay, Tomasi, did you have up your hand? I'm sorry.
Let me out.
Oh no, I was just enjoying the moment.
Okay.
I'm
glad someone is
enjoying the moment. Just here for it. But now that Amar's back, we can head back to Amar.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Hey, big dog. Welcome back. So now that you have seen all of your party members and everyone is kissing their hellos, you are able to approach your party members. We've been on several adventures together at this point.
Again, Amar's been there a while waiting, so Amar's got some kind of meat on a stick that he's just gnawing on as he comes up to that. About time you guys showed up.
Calyx will dap him up.
Yeah, Lamar gets dapped up with some meat on a stick.
Oh Lord.
Talon is absolutely swooping in and stealing a bite of like from behind.
Diney's just gonna give him a hug. Diney's just gonna give him a side hug.
I'm just gonna roll a quick perception to see if I notice that. I'm gonna roll a quick perception to see if I notice Talon.
An aerial
a humanoid eagle just.
Talon is very sneaky though.
So very big.
It is a very.
Talon, would you roll me a sleight of hand?
I can do a sleight of hand.
I'm asking you to roll persuasion, like.
Amar.
Yeah, it really is kind of like asking you to roll persuasion.
My cloak of health.
Oh yeah, you have a cloak of Elven kind too, don't you?
There's a chance they roll a 1.
What's happening today? What the fuck is going on?
We're back, baby.
So
We're back, baby.
Just another Two.
Come on, roll 20.
Perception rolls
Get it
at
together. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
so
even
I go to get
Advantage.
so I go to get my next bite, and I just bite into a stick. There was no more meat on. It's just stick, and I have no idea what happened.
I would like to say, Tool absolutely would have packed like a little bento box of breakfast, like a little bit of everything for Talon, Amar, uh, Bam. Why do I keep? Is it Pom Pom?
Pom-pom.
No, it's
Mhm.
Pom
Palm
Pom.
square.
Palm squared. Okay, it's yes, Palm squared. Pom Pom and Gav and Ty.
Oh, they are
Yay.
eating. They are
Yeah,
eating.
yeah. They probably
You would,
peeped it as soon as Yotul walked up. Like,
oh, absolutely. They knew what to expect. They knew it was up.
They knew there were noms incoming.
They specifically did not eat all the finger foods and shit that people is eating specifically because
why
they
would
knew
you
that you
eat
would
that?
be like they literally was like, I'm not fucking eating that. Yo, tool will be here in a minute.
Right.
I love
And
this.
you know what? That's the correct answer.
It's like I'm not fucking eating rectangle pizza because I'm gonna just wait for Yo tool to get here.
Then the rectangle pizza.
With that said,
But I am absolutely having the frozen cone of juice. Anybody remember that little triangular prism of frozen
of course
juice
I
we
do.
used to
That
get?
is that is the only thing that is getting consumed.
The little,
And matter of
little
fact,
prism of
several.
juice.
Everybody got one on deck and is holding it.
Yes, absolutely.
Did anybody ever eat it from the flat end? I would always
No.
eat it from the flat end like a crazy person.
I
because
never did that. I don't think.
I didn't realize you could eat it from the pointy end.
There was a flat end?
Are we
Oh,
talking about the
sweet
same
baby.
thing? The little cones of juice, and you like. Okay, whatever.
No,
The
I never did it.
triangular shaped one.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Because you squeeze the pointy end, and it comes up like a push pop.
Popsicle.
No, this
Okay.
this
I
would
did it
be
wrong.
beyond you, sweetheart. This would be this. I don't think those made it past the 90s.
It's fine. It's okay. I can legally drink. Everything else is fine.
So with that said,
You are still children.
with that said, some time passes and the professors are starting to make their way into are starting to port in and make their way into the campus green. Professor Lori is pregnant.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Who is that?
I immediately
Me,
look at
every
Talon.
ounce of the tea right this
Immediately
fucking
look at
minute.
Talon like, you know anything about this?
Professor
that's the
Lori is the
harpy.
harpy.
Oh, with who?
With the
You have a sibling?
Who's that?
Papa,
Who's
no!
father?
Congrats.
Daddy, don't.
Congrats.
But no, Professor Lori is pregnant.
By whom?
I guess you're gonna have to fucking find out, huh?
We can't
Aw,
ask
hell.
who's
Lord
the
have
father,
mercy.
though.
technically
Yes,
she fucked
yes,
and
we
found
can.
out.
You can. That is a thing that you are able to do. I don't know
We
if
will
you
leave it to
should.
We will leave it to
But-
the two that are still learning social cues because that's a good buffer. That's a
It's
good
been
excuse.
3 years. I'm pretty
Can
sure
I-
they know that is inappropriate.
Ugh.
Since I'm God's favorite, can I do a magic to determine the father of the
Hell no.
That's
I was
good.
gonna say,
Hell no.
Actually, no,
since Talon,
Fuck that. I
According
am
to
to my expense.
since Talon is the princess, she can basically just command her to tell her.
I would never do that, but I do want to have a talk with her later for no reason.
For no reason at all.
I am
Professor
so
Lori.
scared.
Yeah,
Professor Lori is
it's no
pregnant.
reason.
Professor Kovu makes his way in. Let's see who else has shown up. Not every professor shows up on the first day, but many of them are here.
Does Professor Kovu still have the cakes?
Yes, he does.
Gotcha.
Those don't go away with time.
The cakes.
The cakes. All
Uh,
caked up on a Sunday afternoon. Just
The cakes.
Oh, but
TM.
with one butt.
with hopefully with
Yes,
both butts.
yes. The cakes are the
Okay.
cheeks and not several booties.
that's
I'm
wow.
glad we
Whoa.
cleared that up.
Whoa. What is this fucking game, dude?
I thought each cheek was cake. Was it not each cheek?
No, that's not how that works.
I thought it was just
lions.
You don't refer to one booty cheek as a cake. Oh, Tabasi. That's how that
When
works.
you bite into it like one, right?
No.
Oh,
Why
At
are
that
you
point,
biting?
biting into a cake.
That sounds like some big time. That sounds like some big timer shit. Like that sounds like some baby would say, "Yeah, I'm gonna bite your butt." Like that sound like some. That sound like some shit Manny Fresh would fucking say.
I need
Well,
out. I
Tomasi
need
can
out,
still
and
hear
I
this.
need it now.
What
Grant
it
me
is,
I think that's
freedom.
literally a
that
lyric from a Big Timer song.
Grant me
Each
freedom.
cheek is a tier, and 2-tier cakes are the main type of cake. Okay, I'm glad we got.
I tire.
I'm looking up lyrics right now. Give me a second. Yeah, it's a lyric and still fly. Literally, the Big Timer was talking about
what?
biting
Eat the
people's
booty
butts.
like groceries?
No,
Oh.
no. Here- if you can get this, if you can get this, I promise you, I will make you a magic item if you can finish this. This is for chat.
Oh God.
Whoever gets this first gets a magic item.
This is our life.
What did the Big Timers wear with the gator boots?
Crocodile pants.
What?
What did the Big Timers wear?
Did you just say crocodile
with the
pants?
gator boots?
Yeah.
Lemon pepper steppers, Your Honor.
That's
But
This is painful. Okay, I'll move on because y'all did not get it. Damn, that is painful. For reference, they wear
Wait,
pimped out
hold on. Those
boots.
are guys that were still flying.
Yes, that is still fly. Yes.
Well, no, it was Gucci's.
I will make you.
I'm sorry, I'll let you down, Black History
This has been
Month.
the
I'm
worst
sorry,
Black
Pedro.
History Month
I'm
ever,
sorry.
dude.
I need to let you know, I didn't answer because I for real thought you were talking about Big Time Rush this entire time. I thought you were talking about Big Time Rush, and I was like, that's not a Big Time Rush song. It's not. So I'm over here like, huh?
in my
Breathe.
defense,
Breathe.
And it wasn't
Breathe.
until you said Black History Month that I was like, oh, they're not talking about Big Time Rush. They're talking about Big Time.
Breathe. Please.
guys,
Please.
please, guys.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I feel like I popped a fucking blood vessel, dude.
We love you.
The professors are making their way. I'm tired.
You're
Sorry.
fine.
Ariane Lala, the school nurse, well, the school doctor, more like, has made her way in, and also Doctor Securus Hillard.
Oh man, he still teaches here? I'm kidding.
Of course he does. If he could die, he would die at his desk.
Oy.
Dr. Hillard has made his way in, and he starts, speaking to his colleagues and everything. Professor Aiko Kato, a very whimsical kitsune that y'all are very familiar with. Her daughter is also in your class. Is literally just hovering around, speaking to people. Professor Esme is a deva. She also still teaches here. lastly, the one who makes his way in is good old Professor Sugu, who has the George Jefferson look, Sherman Hemsley hair, but one side is absolutely singed, and his lab coat is actively still burning. And you can almost hear his shrill goblin voice piercing through the morning air.
I imagine we just kind of greet him with anarchy, anarchy, Mr. Sugu.
Yeah,
Anarchy.
absolutely. If it were up to him, he would have burnt this place down a long time ago.
Let him. It will be really funny to watch.
And Dr. Facilier Evanfall has made his way in. He just, as always, he just kind of glides in, never really knowing where he comes from. He just has this, he's always had this eerie air about him, but he's here as well. And lastly, Dr. Lee Evanfall, your Dean of Academic Affairs, head dean of the entire school, makes his way into the campus screen and up onto a podium. And I need everybody to roll a little perception check, just a little perceptione, just a little perceptione, real quick.
So, do
Perceptione.
we
Just
get to
give me
watch the
just
freshmen do an entrance exam?
absolutely you do. Give me a little perceptione, everybody. 15, a 15.
If
Fuck
I had a
me.
nickel for every time I rolled 11 on a perception,
Calix, why you always gotta be seeing shit?
Damn, your tool too. Shit.
Damn. Can y'all close your eyes for like 2 seconds?
Uh, Talon, you also got a 27. Good God. No, that's sleight of hand. Excuse me. So
I can never turn my eyes.
the only
two
successes
people
we
got
have.
two people critically perceived.
Wow, this is wild. DC
They
is
were
literally
ready.
20. DC is literally 20. So Calix, Yotul, and Pom Pom. You see Professor Lori brush against Dr. Evanfall's
Gasp.
If y'all motherfuckers don't inform the group right the hell now.
Oh, you already know.
Y'all saw that, right?
Yo, Tool, do we have phones in this universe? No, we have message.
We all have message
Pop on
earrings.
messages
We pierced
instantly.
There's
these motherfuckers'
messages.
ears.
Yo, Tool is firing messages.
everywhere.
Love it. So as as Dr. Evanfall takes the podium, you hear, "Good morning, senior class of Hillard U. I'm, of course, your dean, Doc Evanfall. It's good to see you all. You look well. I know that time is tumultuous right now in all of your nations, but it is good to be together once more. Of course, Hillard has stood against time and eon of turmoil many times before, and it will continue to do so. But as we take this year, I want you to keep in mind that although the world may be in disarray, Hillard still stands, and you will always have a home here. As we go into this school year, many of you may be called away. Many of you serve your nations. But know that Hillard will keep the light on for you for when you return. But enough about that. I will now announce this year's entrance exam. And for the past couple years, after you all's debacle in the forest, there was no Monster Hunt
Guess we broke the
again. Since
game.
since since battle was probably on the horizon for all of us at some point. For this year's entrance exam, it is a practical exam. For this year, we hold another monster hunt. When the first years arrive, they will be briefed and sent not into the forest, but onto Mount Shakur, where their survival abilities will be tested as well as how they can handle creatures of the tundra. Those of you who choose to be prefects, we thank you for your service in mentoring these young minds. Know that it is truly a responsibility, one that I hope that you will not take lightly. For as those who came before you, remember the lessons that they imparted in you when you first walked these halls, and do your diligence to shape tomorrow's adventurers, just as you yourselves have been shaped. So, with that said, he snaps his finger, and all the first years
To you, Steph.
into the campus green.
Diney's gonna lean over to Yatul and just be like, "Were we always that little?"
Couldn't hear you, Donnie. What was that?
Oh, Diney's gonna lean over to Yatul and just whisper, "Geez, did we used to be that little?"
You're
Yotul
still
looks
that
at
little.
you and I was gonna say, Yotul looks at you and is like, "Darling, you're still that little."
You don't talk to me for an hour. You get over here. I'm biting you.
So, as the first years appear, there's a mixture of races and peoples throughout this crowd, body types, and honestly, magical auras. Dr.
Magical
Hillard.
auras?
Say that one
What?
more time.
I didn't hear what you said.
Magical auras.
Okay.
Dr. Hillard takes the podium and says, and taps the microphone, turns it away from him, and takes his wand, as he's done before, puts it to his throat in a very familiar display, and says, "Good morning, prospects. I am Dr. Securus Hillard. Welcome to Hillard U." And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woo. And we're back.
We're back, baby. So, next session, we'll will be the Monster Hunt on Mount Shakur and the back to school party that the seniors throw every year where they get to recommune with each other and also for the prefects pick their students that they will be mentoring.
Do we have prefects in this group?
I know
Uh
me and Danny are prefects.
Diney, Calix, and Pomperina, I
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
believe. There may be some
Homestead as
familiar
a
faces.
prefect is gonna be wild.
Hey, we're gonna make sure we got garlic bread at our party, man.
Hey,
The
but no garlic bread
seniors
for
is
y'all,
cooking what we
cuz.
got here.
Who
Alex
smashed the
has
garlic bread? I don't remember.
I think it's now a random character controlled by Apple.
He smashed the garlic bread, I believe. But that being said, it's been a pleasure to run this game. Let's do some outros, everyone.
Bree, you're first.
Yay! I am Bree. She, her, they, them pronouns. I have been playing Yotul, half orc life cleric, God's favorite.
Literally.
And I, you can find all my things in the link tree below. Roll for Luck will be returning, I believe, next week, Wednesday. So keep a lookout
Yay.
for that. You'll get to see Nina, and I will be playing a Night Skin Pisces variant, also a Tempest Cleric, and a Rogue. Very excited. So keep a lookout for that. I will provide deets and stuff, but yeah, that's it. Hello, it's been great. I'm happy to be back.
It's good to have you back. Who's next?
Tiny Dining.
You are also getting hit. All right, y'all know the drill from me. You can find me at oddity.commodity on every social media platform that matters. I have nothing new coming out. My life is in chaos as it is at the moment. We're working on it.
Tomasi.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna make this quick before I disappear once again. My name is Tomasi Wolf. You can find me as Faux Real Fantasy, faux as in fake, not the number 4. I know we're black, but come on. If you want to catch up with me, if you want to catch up with me on Thursdays, I have started Love Goods Academy, which is a academy basically centered around flirting with your friends. Um, and I get a group that does not want to flirt, so it's going to be very, very interesting.
Sensational.
It's been
I
very,
forgot
very
I'm
fun.
I forgot I'm technically in that.
Yes, yes. Prim is in it. Mac is in it. Um, we're gonna have guest stars and appearances and stuff like that. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. I'm also giving away dice sets this next Thursday. So come check us out. Come try and win something. If you don't win the dice sets in the month of March, I'm going to be giving out candles. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Next up, Calix.
How's it going, everybody? I am Mac Epiphany. You can find me at all the places at Mac Epiphany and or Coco Mac Productions. Um, I'll be doing Class Delta this coming Monday, and tomorrow you can catch me for the words
Hood rat.
Hood Rat Run. Thank you. The Hood Rat Run. I know we skipped the past 2 weeks. We'll be back at it tomorrow. And yeah, till next week.
Next up, Felix.
Hey everybody, I'm Felix. I'm Felix Finch, Frisco Flame here, and yeah, you can find me anywhere that matters as Frisco Flame, and I guess we'll see you in the next broadcast. What is that? 2 weeks?
Correct.
Peace.
This is it. Good night, everybody. I'm
Um,
Yanami. I played Pomperina. I'll be back in 2 weeks to play her again. I have TikTok reels coming out soon with Dotra Suez. Be prepared, more to come. And next up is Meadow.
Hello, rating
Howdy,
people.
darling. Hi, Raiders, and good night. I am Meadow, and I have been playing Talon Del Dauphin, Princess of the Harpies, and Azure Magic Rogue, that I always have so much fun playing. Um, you can find me everywhere, but mostly TikTok at Howdy Love Darlin, no G, because I'm Southern as hell. And I'm so very happy to have you. If you ever want to play a game with me, you can find me on Start Playing at Howdy Love Darlin as well. And join my Discord by heading to my TikTok and going to the link tree from there. It's a mission, it's a quest, it takes a little while. And I cannot wait for week after next week where we get to come back and hopefully save some freshmen and then party.
Is that me?
Laugh a lot. Yep.
Hello, hello again, Shea Butter Babies. It is I, Neo Soul God. Everyone just calls me Neo. Before, first of all, I want to thank all the Raiders for being here tonight. I want to thank you for being here tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Hove. Anyway, so I have a lot to talk about tonight. Um, First thing I want to say is I want to thank you for your presence. I want to thank you for you believing in me. I have be since I started running Hillard, I have become a small business owner, a consultant in the tabletop role playing game space, a lead developer on a tabletop role playing game, and I have become more than I ever thought that I would be in this space. And I could not have done that without your support, without your belief in me. So I'm not going to get emotional. I'm going to keep it together. I want to thank these amazing players for putting up with my bullshit every week and um, for playing my wacky shit that I write. Speaking of which, if you want to try any of my homebrew for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition or play test any of my other things that I have a new witch class that is releasing a new subclass. I'm also working on Pan Africanus with Hey Malombo on TikTok, as well as his lead developer of his TTRPG supplement setting. I am also, I wasn't going to announce this, but I may be converting Black Sands into a tabletop role playing game. So there's that. I literally, my life has changed
The
because
free to play game?
uh, Black Sands is in the comic book series, Felix. But my life has changed because of tabletop role playing games. My life has changed because I wanted to advocate for us to have a voice in an industry and in a space that actively excludes us from it. And I wanted to thank you for bearing with me through the ups and downs and all the other bullshit that comes with this industry. D&D is for everyone. Fantasy is for everyone, and we deserve to tell our stories. Check out the Patreon, where all my homebrew is. I want to thank um, at Brown Skin Pearl for the new official Hillard University art that is coming out. I want to thank at Sunny Cut for all of my homebrew art that she is doing. She's got my witch in velvet right now, and it is absolutely fucking fantastic. Come to the gaming streams. I do so much shit. I'm probably missing shit. So we'll be back. Maybe I'll start streaming on this platform again. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. Anyway, but we'll see y'all motherfuckers, y'all beautiful motherfuckers in 2 weeks. Before I want to go out, as I always say, I want you to know that you are loved. You're capable and worthy of love unconditionally. Be kind to others, but realize that you must first be kind to yourself. I am the Neo Soul God. This is Hillary University, and we love you so much. Get the fuck out of here. See you soon.
My love ain't made to be discreet. My love just killed a man